Goon Quest is a Dungeons & Dragons role-playing podcast containing both crude and sensitive humor, with occasional references to things like drugs. Content warnings can be found in the description.
Goon Quest.
Contract of Soul Exchange. The Contract of Soul Exchange contract is entered into this day between Zaltan, Plato, and Lucian, Devil, whereas Plato desires to be freed from the dimensions of Menethil in exchange of his soul, and Lucian is willing to grant such freedom in consideration of Plato's soul, while both parties consent to converse in a time not prescribed herein in an offer to exchange Lucian's future ownership of Plato's soul for another contracted deal wherein detail of the exact nature are to be discussed at a later time, no later than Plato's mortal life. Now, therefore, in consideration of the mutual promises of covenants contained herein, the parties hereto agree as follows. Definitions. Plato refers to the individual name as Plato Zaltan. Lucian refers to the entity of whom Plato is entering into this contract. Menethil refers to the dimension from which Plato seeks to be freed. Soul refers to Plato's immortal essence and being. Exchange of consideration, Plato agrees to relinquish his soul to Lucian upon execution of this contract. Lucian agrees to grant Plato freedom from the dimension of Menethil upon execution of this contract. Representation and warranties. Plato represents and warrants that he is of sound mind and body and is fully aware of the consequences of exchanging his soul for freedom from Menethil. Lucian represents the warrants that he has the authority to grant Plato's freedom from Menethil in exchange for Plato's soul. Terms of exchange. Plato shall be the property of Lucian immediately upon execution of this contract. Plato shall be freed from the dimension of Menethil immediately upon execution of this contract. Governing law. The contract shall be governed by and construed in accordance with the laws of Venrex in the plane of the dissension. Execution. In witness whereof the parties hereto have executed this contract as of the date first above provided. Plato, Zaltan, and Lucian. Acceptance. By signing below, Plato acknowledges that he has read, understands, and agrees to the terms of the contract, and he voluntarily enters into this agreement with Lucian. And there is a signature for Plato below. Acknowledgement of such contract hereto provided. So, Lucian acknowledges receipt of Plato's soul in exchange for Plato's freedom from Menethil with his signature. Plato, here's your contract.
Whoa.
This is a fun piece of anxiety I can do some, at least Adras, if not Plato. But because he has to show up before you die, that means if he shows up, you could be about to die.
Welcome back to Goon Quest. My name is Jimmy, and I'm your debatably, contracted dungeon master. They pay me money to be here. No, I'm not demonic.
That's not
fiendish,
debatable.
if anything.
That's the word I was looking for.
Devilishly handsome.
Ooh, devilishly. I would never say it about myself, but
Delightful.
in this world of my
Devilish.
own creation. Joining me today, as always, are my goons. Goons, go ahead and introduce yourself in popcorn order. Samuel.
Hi, my name's Samuel Little Goon, and I play the Hell Dwarf Sorcerer Boravik Smokestone. And a fun fact about Boravik is that his favorite word for going potty is making bears.
Why?
Is that for pee-pee or poo-poo or both?
He kind of sometimes uses it interchangeably if he's feeling frisky, but it's mostly poopy.
Okay. All right. I'm Goon number uno. That's a little Spanish for you. From Texas. My name is Plato. I play the level 6 wizard. And Plato is not a fan of wearing jewelry of any kind. No rings, no necklaces, nothing like that.
Hey, it's me, James, also known as Goon Number Goon. And I play a wacky little ranger called Voralden. He's a wacky little guy. And Voralden in his youth was a, when he was in his goth phase.
Oh, yes, of course.
He really wanted to open a ghost removal agency. Wait, okay, this is coming off as Ghostbusters, and that's not the idea.
I was also
had at
thinking
all.
Danny Phantom's parents.
No,
So.
I was thinking Constantine. Anyways, a ghost removal thing, but then he discovered ghosts aren't real, and he got real sad.
Does he worry now that ghosts are back? He can start his business up again, though.
The thought hasn't crossed his mind yet because he hasn't
Encountered a ghost.
yeah.
Okay. This is important notes for the DM here.
He does see dead people though.
He does see dead people.
That's a good one.
Hello, everyone. My name is Alec, Goon number 2, coming at you balls deep into a barrel of kombucha. I'm playing the level 6 Adras monk. Adras?
That's funny.
Fun fact about Adras, and by extension, the Order of the Holy Form. There are periodic check-ins with people coming into the Order and people staying at the Order to make sure nobody's juicing or on any other substances or drugs. Just to make sure everyone's natty.
Weren't you going on about how he's got to drink the right juices, though?
Well, there's different from like booge and natural juices than shit like, I don't know, BDE or something, but no one will do
Okay.
something like that, right?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was confused and realized there were different types of juicing.
Of course. No, it's very simple once you realize it,
I think the order acknowledges that juicing 100% is like already like a controversial health thing.
There's natural juicing and then there's, like steroids.
Yeah.
There's juicing in injecting yourself with juice. You gotta drink it to be natural.
Okay, so if you inject it, that's way too far. If you just drink
Exactly.
it though, then you're all right.
Their detection system covers it. It's
Drink
fine.
your
Don't worry about
steroids,
it.
kids.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Drink responsibly.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jayden. I'm playing Alosrin, Dragon Rider. I'm also playing his dragon companion, Lehsair. I'm a dragon warlock of the level 6. My name is also known as Goon number 5, of course. And I am from, New Zealand.
Cincinnati.
No, New Zealand. Thank you very much. A fun fact about Alosrin. He has a younger sister named Yeska, and she actually is, she's mute. So in order to communicate with her, he had to learn common sign language.
Oh.
Okay. Interesting. So he knows basic, like, or I guess probably
he
generally sign language.
Yeah, he knows sign language of the common language.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't know Elvish sign language, is what I'm getting at.
Yeah, all the different, it's
Yeah.
every language has its
Yeah.
own sign language
Of course.
version as well.
Orcish sign language is just rock, paper, scissors.
Some people argue that they're just accents, but like,
No,
I don't
you
know. You
have
can't
to-
communicate with one
like,
another.
it-
So
really expands the capability of taking
But can
that
we all
extra
agree?
language feat.
That gnome sign language is really easy. It's just
you
see a gnome and you just flick them off.
Gosh, you can't be hating on small people so much.
It's just gnomes.
Actually, I don't have to tell you this, Chris, but everyone at this table hates halflings.
Yeah, it's halfling season. I'm sorry. Gnomes are chill now.
Shit. Okay.
We'll pick up with you guys waking up.
All right, so do you happen to know where any of these hearts of the untamed could be? Just off the top of your head.
Well, there's 8 of them.
Okay. Let's start with number 1. Where could I find one of those?
Well, number 1 is probably where the other 8 are. If I'm being
They're all at
honest,
the same place?
maybe I don't fucking know.
Can I butt in to this? I might have some insight.
Oh, really?
Because I may or may not have had one in me. I think at some point.
What do you do with it?
You had somebody's heart?
Okay. So you know how we're talking about the hearts of the untamed, right?
I don't. No, I'm not doing this again. All right, you filled me in. Wonderful. Moving on.
All right.
I can't sit through another section of this.
I had one in me, we think. There's something like it. I got rid of it somehow.
Did they give you anything in return at least?
The fact that I no longer, at the very least, I thought I was no longer doing magic.
Wait,
It's funny because he doesn't know this, but they gave him a monster that's going to kill him in return.
wait a minute. Did you give it to a strange talking voice?
Kind of.
Okay, what did it sound familiar now that you've heard another strange voice?
No, it did not.
Okay.
You remember when we fought those
Kaobers.
magic Kaobers, magic Goober Grabbers?
Oh yeah.
After that, I was kind of done with magic. After, the several wild magic explosions that
Okay.
happened. So I kind of just went to the ley line and shoved it in there.
Does he still talk to you?
That one?
Yeah.
No, that was the only time I heard the voice.
Well, if you hear it again, let me know.
All right, we'll do. But may or may not have
Wait,
something.
where did you get it in the first place?
That's a question I'm going to ask my father.
Okay.
Speed,
One
which
of
is
them.
the
One.
Exactly, both.
speed, which is the mountain on the way back or no?
Technically, no. If you guys wanted to go to the access point to the Silver South Ranges to where the Order of the Holy Form is, you would have to go just a little further past Emerith.
Is that where we're going?
I thought we were going back to Emerith.
That was just
Well,
an
we
idea.
are,
Well, shit.
I was just floating the idea over.
Never mind, cut that.
Why do you want to go to the...
I just was like wondering where it was for the sake of knowing where it was.
It's the Silver South Ranges.
Yes,
It's the eastern mountain range from where the collapsed is.
Just in case anybody
For
else
no
wanted to
particular
go.
reason, I think we should go to the mountains in the very far north. As far away from civilization as we could get.
Why?
Or why?
I just think it'd be cool.
Okay.
That's where the dragons
Neat.
board are.
Uh,
Sorry, because that probably didn't register on the mic. That's where the dragon board are.
Specifically Letney's family.
It's also where the dragon porn is.
No, see,
crazy.
Well, if there's any.
no, see,
If there is any, it's up there.
Okay, so Voralden, do you have any idea, any of your superiors, anybody who you think we should go to find these hearts?
Just gonna roll that.
Yeah, you can.
Nice. That's a 20
Very
whatever
nice.
stat
Let's
you want
go.
to put that on.
All right, so yeah, it would be a history check.
I don't think I have anything in there. Yeah, it's 0.
Okay, so a 20?
Yep.
Okay. So the natural 20, you look back, or you're thinking back to like when you were educated on the hearts originally. It was kind of a weird mute point because you're like, okay, well, we don't know how long magic's going to be gone. We have to, the goal is protecting these creatures. This is back with the collapse. You know that there is a council of elders that led a lot of the education aspects of how you learned anything about their order. And there were probably members among them that knew probably more than you were educated on. If you were looking for a lead as to what might have happened to some of these and where they might have been, maybe they would have had an idea. It's a bit of a far thought for yourself, but ever since like you were initially taught the information, you were then explicitly under Jayden's wing.
Or can trust
control.
anything at that point.
And
Fuck you.
and some of that information gets a little fuzzy even. I mean, you remembered it was good, right?
Well, I know some people who could possibly know, but it'd probably be like a fight and a half.
I like that.
Because we could go visit the collapsed. They would probably know some things about where they might be, but that's a guess.
you just want to track down Oga? OG.
I want to say y'all tried, right? Because I wasn't here.
No. Alosrin is asking you.
Oh.
In
Okay.
response to that, are you just trying to track down Goji?
I don't think she'd be there.
Oh, okay.
But there'd be a lot of other people that we'd probably have to fight.
Did you guys? I guess there was a little bit of a rushing as what you guys all did. Did you guys did you look at the where you guys had originally entered that they quote when it was sealed up? Did you guys go look at that or no?
I don't even know where we exited, so.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if he would have. Voralden might have, but he was unconscious.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
I guess the hindsight is you probably wouldn't have unless he was conscious.
Right.
Okay, I just wanted to be clear with it. I would have let you guys if you had your thought to it, but
That would have been Voralden's call.
I don't think Adras really had any desire to.
okay. You guys continue working on your way, trying to come up. You have a couple different ideas throwing back and forth. You know, the last time you talked to Tanis, he was leaving out of town, so you don't even know if he'll be back. Even for a conjuration wizard himself, you don't know if he could just be leisurely strolling. He could probably be gone and back pretty quickly.
I mean, he has. If there's anything we know that he does, it's teleportation magic. So,
Yeah.
Hopefully he can teleport himself and not just only other people.
You give away your own capabilities to teleport for other people to teleport.
I guide others
It'd be
to
very
teleportation I
convenient
do
as
not
a
possess.
sponsor for us. However, very inconvenient for him.
Just making personal trade-offs at every move.
Secretly, Tanis is more of a warlock than a wizard. He keeps making deals with magic itself, but still making deals. Trading something for something else.
Okay.
Yeah, I trade my sense of smell for the ability to sneeze every 2 fucking seconds.
Sounds like a bad deal. Okay.
Is there any way Thorky Jorky would have any insight?
I mean, possibly.
But they're dead.
Sure.
So,
I mean, that's also possible.
yeah, go ahead, and you guys had done this check before. Go ahead and make an additional, or actually, I'll leave the roll out of this one because it's probably become very apparent. Like, after talking with Goji, the encounter with Goji, that's not how you remember Jorky Thorky would be. Like, Jorky Thorky was cruel, and, you know, Jorky Thorky, like, actively killed people, as reports say.
Yeah.
But at the same time, a lot of the stuff you remember being logical doesn't sound 100% logical in your own head.
Oh, yay.
So, and that extends out to Adras and Plato in this case, and even loosely Boravik. You guys had only ever the thought purged. You didn't really have a lot of encounters with Jorky Thorky even. But you at least remember seeing Jorky Thorky riding out of the town, or riding out of the little keep that you guys were in, and you know that Voralden had said a lot of bad things about her.
I mean, she was running a dwarfen BDE extraction ring.
So was Regina?
You word that?
I don't think that's. Anyways,
They also had other things there, but the
Yeah.
dwarfins were.
Arguably, Boravik was assisting in that? I'm a little unclear on those details. No? Oh, okay.
This is Samuel just shaking his head. So
Hey, can I have some dwarfins? Yeah, sure.
hey, you just had some intrusive thoughts, and they actually did magic.
How many dwarfins did you heist, Boravik?
I don't know what we're talking about.
all right.
That's not reassuring.
Seems we've gotten some stories crossed here. Anyway, Adras.
Yeah. Okay. So the only people who would really know anything about the Huts would be the elders at the conclave.
Well, or
Or if you had one in you.
Why don't we just ask the elves of Fairfia? They seem to know everything.
A while away. There is also.
It's just kind of true.
Well, there are also questions for the people at the Order of the Holy Form, considering that's why I was dropped, apparently.
And that's on the way to Fairfia.
That's actually a good point. We just.
And didn't you say Sigma?
Sigma Chi Coleman.
Yeah, Sigmar Cole
He
Kaiman.
just said the name for Eldon.
You said he put the thing in you, right?
We don't. That's what I want to ask him. And.
Just were you... Never mind.
Was I what?
all right.
But actually getting there would be interesting, to say the least.
When was the last time you've been there?
Well, since I left was months ago. I'm not sure how many at this point, but a while.
Why did you leave again? It's been a minute since you brought this up.
Left to help people who were affected by magic coming back.
That's right.
Go out, help people, and then all this happened.
Your intrusive thoughts begin to remind you that how many people have you really helped?
More specifically, how many people have you helped from magic?
I mean, we helped the town from the creature of true chaos, which was the mind fog. So that was like an entire town.
We helped the dwarfins.
We helped the dwarfins. We
being
stopped a cult.
kidnapped.
I don't think
actually
the cult
quite a
was
lot of
inherently
people.
magic related.
I don't know. At the very least, used a lot of magic. Was making deals with magical creatures.
They were using the nether
They're
portal.
making deals
Exactly.
with gods.
Gods are magical creatures. Gods are gods.
Yeah.
You start to feel a little better, actually, when you start to hindsight, think about the amount of people you've actually helped.
Yeah,
I have magical issues.
Will you help him?
What are your magical issues?
I need to find these magical items.
That's what we're talking about.
Okay.
That's what the conversation's been about. Then. Your mind's are you good? It seemed like your memory's been a little weird since you came back.
I need help with my magic.
What does that mean?
So I have these magical items that I need to find.
Okay. I'm just gonna pretend like you're understanding.
So Voralden, do you have any? I'm looking for.
Calm down, man.
On a related note, you know what the saddest part about Joey losing keen mind is? I can't remind people of things through him, and it makes me very sad.
Keen mind was just like Jayden is your friend on the
It really was like Jayden can talk.
Adras picks up keen mind just so Jayden can talk for him.
Oh yeah.
Jayden could be the reminder, like the little, hey, do you remember?
Give Alosrin keen mind.
I'm not doing that. I'm already 2 feet heavy.
Listen, if you get LeSair to take two,
You're 2 feet heavy. But anyways,
Sarah's also 2 feet heavy.
So what do y'all think? Should we just go to home base? Should we?
We
could
should head home.
yes, definitely
Yeah.
head back. We would have to talk about stuff if we're going to the Order of
Okay.
Holy Form. Because on top of a mountain and everything, so it's not exactly the easiest journey.
I mean, I've
Yeah.
climbed a mountain before.
Yeah.
Also, would I need cold weather gear?
I mean, probably.
I don't know.
I think it's better to get your body acclimated to it naturally, but I mean, if you want to, it's your choice.
I don't know.
I'm honestly not sure how much it would help.
Is it not cold up there?
No, it is very cold.
Well, then why
To
would
the
it
point
not
to
help?
where it's not going to help that much.
That makes no sense.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been there.
That-
It's not like we really wore much up there anyways, so.
it's also fair.
Anyways, I don't think I need cold weather gear.
You'll be fine.
The intrusive thoughts begin again. Will he?
We'll talk about that.
Anyways, yeah, let's go home.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, you guys continue your trek back home.
Fast travel and get this.
Yeah, you
stupid
just
thing
travel
off me.
by map.
Yeah.
As you guys get probably 1-2 days away from, probably about 2 days away from town, something rather remarkable comes across your guys' path. You guys see wandering out within the clearing, and I say wandering very loosely, it's a very slow moving trill. You guys see a very tall looking tree. A tree ant, even.
Huh.
It is willow root.
Holy shit.
He hasn't seen you guys yet. He is just, it looks like he's idly peering off in different directions.
I recognize this as Willow Root, right?
Of course.
I've idolized
he's your
this
favorite
guy for
guy.
years.
You good, Voralden?
I'm so happy Letney's not here.
I would like to approach the Willow Root. I'm like trying to find not a piece of paper for him to sign.
A cape?
His cape.
No, my cape gets destroyed way too much.
That's why you have to save this one now.
Buy a new cape and preserve this, mount this one on the wall.
Put it in your room.
Oh,
Yeah, you walk up to willow root.
Willow Root?
Why is he talking to a tree?
Hello there.
Oh shit, the tree talks back.
It's a demon! No. It's just a talking tree. Or something.
Hey,
Demon?
It's a monster. We got
No, it's.
I'm
I
like a
remember.
huge fan, Willow Root. Can you
Touching his fingers together.
Someone was talking about him.
can you sign my cloak?
Okay, so talking trees are cool.
I'll let them finish there.
A little annoying from what I heard.
Better fucking
Take
take
a-
that back.
Really long time to say things, apparently.
Do you think he has the heart inside
So
of
wait,
him?
well then
No.
he'll be perfect with Voralden because Voralden never talks.
I mean, apparently, that might be why Voralden likes him.
Well, the sign and thing. I have sap. shakes some leaves. Some leaves fall towards you. He takes his little takes his branch and like dips it into inkwell and then just like marks onto the cloak for you. It kind of just smudges and stains and goes everywhere, like as if it's a literal branch of a tree just like moving your cloak about.
Yeah.
But it's like a very abstract looking piece now on the cloak.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's his signature.
Have you all seen the weather of the valleys? Well, turning rather vile.
Oh, the storm?
Yes,
Yeah, that
the
thing
overcast that's been for a while now.
Yeah, that thing was
You
horrible.
all know the cause of this.
Yeah, but yeah.
No,
Nope.
not really. Do you, Willowroot? Oh, wise one.
Well, it could be the travelers that came through here. A band of them.
The Berry Brigade?
I think that's the name. I was merely idle at the time, but there was brigaded berries mentioned. What?
Do you happen to know which way they went?
Which way they went? Yes, just further up the road as you. But the clouds are singing dirges, of course, as you can see up in them. Well, the nymphs of the forest will be sad to see such things.
I'll be sad too.
Why is that?
Can't fly in a storm.
Oh,
Dangerous.
yes, the lightning above can strike down.
Mm-hmm.
And many times it has. And he looks, you can see up, as he looks up, he's like branches like crisp at the top at one point.
Mm.
Do you know how perhaps the root of such quandaries? No?
No, not really.
Not
I
super. Not really.
Well, I've just been out here in search of things for myself as well. My pitter-patter, it's been a while, of the my tree ant wife. You not seen her? No idea he was fucking married.
holy shit, based.
I didn't know trees got married.
Yes, her, well, many of the tree ant wives have left and departed, but most have returned. I've yet to see mine.
Do you know what her name was?
Yes, of course. She was rather beautiful in look, you'll see her. And you see he
sorry.
just completely diverts conversation.
I'm 100% still like,
This is like a known thing about tree ants is they'll hear something and then they'll describe everything aspect about it. Jayden should be familiar with this and then answer the question.
Well, I'm just happy Letney wouldn't let this conversation happen. He'd be like, Voralden can catch up. We have to go.
Well, I've told, yes, if you can also remind your dragon friend. He mentioned you before.
oh, good old Letney.
Well, Letney, yes. He met me not long ago and helped take care of a thing.
Holy shit.
Oh.
Holy.
He remembers
oh my
you.
god, I'm gonna start crying.
If he has seen my tree ant wife,
my
then
God.
this would be nice. She's very elegant, like fleeting spring, yes. Soft browns, fusing with multiple pigments and delicate petals. Always danced on the wind. And my young sapling as well, young of stout of height. No words really can cover the beauty I've seen of such things. She was, amongst other tree ants, timeless even. My young one rather rash, of course. Always quick, light even, some would say foolhardy. Oh, well, hey, young one was called Thornblight. And her name, Sakura.
Oh, motherfucker.
Yes, but if you've come across her, or your friend Letney, please, do let me know. Yes.
So I might have some bad news.
Yes. In stride, I must take, of course.
So I crossed this orc. Same thing. And they were wielding some weapons that were made of tree spirits, and they might or may not have be called Sakura and Thornblight.
Weird coincidence, yes.
I've got them on me. I've been trying to get like the spirits released. If you want to like double check, just to be safe. But like, it's probably not them, right?
It's probably not them, right?
Yes, let me see.
Here you go.
Chris
Hands
handed me
him
the magic weapons. He examines them for a long time.
How long?
Long for you guys, but not like truly long.
But how long?
like 20 minutes.
What? So, Voralden, is he idle again?
No, he's good.
Alosrin is just going to go over into the dirt and start playing tic-tac-toe with Lesair for 20 minutes.
It seems very insensitive to everyone else there about this, but I will actually, in this case, I'm going to give Jayden an inspiration point because I know his character gets bored really easily at most things. Yeah, he's just gone in this case.
It's on his personality tree. I get bored easily.
Yeah. You see, after a while, and he shambles, and it's like, well, I can't be for certain, of course. I can always hold out hope that whoever might have done this wouldn't have trapped an essence of...
Funny enough, that half-orc was in that party that passed by recently, that berry brigade.
Debatably, we're not 100% sure.
Like 99% sure. Like maybe they weren't in the group still, but they were with them earlier. I was gonna kill them.
You're going to kill them?
Yeah.
Oh, taking lives.
Yeah, she kind of
So
deserves it.
casually, as if they would take... Interesting. We've changed.
Alosrin perks up.
Changed?
Yeah, I think that's fucked up too.
Yes, young one, it is. No, enjoy your game.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just...
Just playing Fortnite in the corner.
No, Alosrin would not play Fortnite. He would not play
But
Fortnite.
does Alosrin drop tilted?
He doesn't drop period.
But if he did, he would.
He could 100% ride Lesair drop tilt.
The battle Lesair. You guys are awful.
Well, I mean, I killed her already, so like, if you kill the same person twice, is it really killing?
The first time for sure.
I mean, but what if they deserve it?
What makes someone deserve death?
We'll get to that later.
It's a very complicated moral quandary.
Who made these would be the one we need to question.
I could go find the person that had them, get the information out, and then yeah.
Yes. I will take these to my grove and examine further. I will mark for you on your map, if you have one, where my grove is.
Huh?
You're the one with the map, Plato.
I do?
Yes.
Oh,
You're a map man.
yes, right here.
He pokes a hole just in your map, and it just it's a
What
huge
the
ass
hell?
hole. Well, right there should be the center of that, roughly.
Okay.
Yes.
Could you also I have 8 things I need to find. Could you poke on the map where these
No, don't poke. Here,
where these parts of the untamed are?
Plato, can I have a quill?
Yes.
Thank you. Can you just point, like not touch, but point, and I'll mark for you.
Oh, what?
Where are the hearts of the untamed?
Hearts of the Untamed. Those haven't been spoken of in a long, very long time.
You see the light leave Alosrin's eyes.
He walks away again and then comes back.
He has to be here to do the math. He's like, oh.
But the last I've heard of them, they were scattered out many ways ago. I can't remember the reason why they were scattered, though. But as to where, of course, they were sent off. They were originally placed when they were wanted in regions of which they inhabited. If that makes sense.
Alosrin grabs Adras and gives him the map and the quill. And walks off again.
Do you know which regions they may have inhabited?
Oh, well. The regions they inhabited themselves? One of them wasn't even this region, I suppose. It was another, not even on this plane.
Oh, so the ones that are on this plane. then.
Okay. Well, one I do know about was put up not far from me. They once sent it up the mountain.
Up the mountain, you say?
Which heart would that have been? Would you know?
Hearts of... what, related to lightning strikes.
Oh, that's...
Okay.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna mark that area roughly. That's a really funny.
The elders talked about them often.
Wow. On that completely
I was a mere sapling at the time,
Yes,
of course.
completely unrelated topic. So forget my history, but the hearts were originally held by the Thanes or whatever.
Yes. They were
Has
placed
anyone
there.
else ever had a heart put inside them?
Well, they weren't really Thanes before. They grabbed the items. It was, if anything, a trialing period before many deaths before the hearts were really taken in.
But other than those 8 people, has anyone else held a heart in them?
I suppose it's... If memory wouldn't really serve well, because once the Thanes were gone, I don't know where they went.
And
And then...
if a heart was perhaps, I don't know, released somehow, where would it go?
Well, it would have to be put in something to contain the raw potential of its magic. It tears people apart, usually.
So, let's say hypothetically, someone has, let's say, the heart of Gale and puts it into a ley line. Where would that go?
I'm just well versed in ancient roots of magic. They run rather deep. Or it could be within a ley line lays the foundational connection to many places. If only things I would wish that would seek to call out for such things would be the original owners of such things, but they would only be in if they all died. So either their respective afterlife of Drakthar.
I thought the original owner was the Untamed.
No, the Untamed created them.
I'm apologizing right now. I'm sorry. I understand. My bad.
So,
Goes back to tic-tac-toe. Regrets asking any question immediately.
oof. Oh, okay. Wow, this is a real, these are so many coincidences that are happening. So,
Well, many things the Thanes had many times before they died vowed to get their artifacts back.
and if they did get that artifact back, would that be bad?
They were essentially immortal beings.
They would become immortal beings?
Oh, after the dereliction, the founding properties of the hearts wavered in some ways.
Okay, listen, I'm going to be blatantly honest with you. Just cut to the point because we have to get going in a bit.
Hey, Alosrin looks relieved.
Hi.
He saw he was about to saddle up on LeSair and just start.
Hi, my name's Adras. I had the heart of Untamed. I think it's the lightning one or whatever in me. I put it in a ley line. And there's some lightning storms going on in those mountains there.
I believe
Unusual lightning storms, and that's the lightning one which comes from that region. And I'm just saying, sorry? Question mark?
There could be a correlation. Yes.
You're the one who got my dragon hurt
How's your dragon get hurt?
by lightning from the storm that I was talking about.
Not intentionally and not directly.
There's been many.
Regardless, I still apologize.
Well, to who?
LeSair.
Thank you. Apology accepted. on behalf of Lehsair.
Well, if that's simply the case, you...
So if I wanted to stop these storms, would we have to, perhaps
Yes?
get the heart back from this thing?
Oh, yes. Simply put, yeah.
How hard would that be?
There's...
We'll figure it out when we get there.
Hold on.
Don't worry about
How
it.
do we do it? How do we get it back?
Alosrin gets up and starts flying around.
Oh, well, I can't say for the likeliness I know for sure how to do such
Okay,
things.
so...
Only other godly powers could do such thing.
Okay,
I have a friend.
No. Alternate answer. We beat him up and take it out of him by force.
Okay.
I mean, listen,
violence
if I
is-
can take one out of me, surely I can put one back in me.
Yeah.
Well, despite being their closest in likeness to immortal beings, the only thing that can counteract such efforts are other godly powers.
Well, let's just say I'm built different.
I guess if that is the path you seek.
It's kind of the only path I can take right now.
This is your choice.
I suppose
Voralden,
it is. Well,
I will hope for the best. These
is
are
it?
not
Is it?
whom I think it is.
Is it my choice? Oh, okay. You know what?
The way
Thank
nature
you.
makes choices is
In-
solely in one's own mind.
Thank you very much for your time and information, Mr. Willowroot, sir. Yeah, Voralden, you good? We can go back and get ready to head to the order and kill a Thane
Well,
or whatever else has this heart.
there's been... Idly, that you have been affected, of course, by such things. You could see it in your roots.
My roots.
Yes.
How would I see my roots?
How do we put the eyes of the tree? See... You can see the magic through my eyes, in a way. How do you put this? I see your connection to the land as I have my connection to the land.
How many does he have?
He's got a rather weak one, but it is there. Usually the affliction of someone that has... It is a force, if anything. I guess you removed this thing on your own?
Yes.
It doesn't sever the connection entirely.
So could I use that connection to try and reestablish it with this thing?
Well. If
You know
you know how to connect, you need more magic to disconnect it. It's a rather high form of sorcery. A very potent wizard could be one that could sever connections.
You know what? We'll figure it out. Thank you very much. I believe we have to get going. Right, Voralden? You got everything you need to do?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pleasure meeting you. And
yes,
this is,
I
very...
will wander about for another small amount of time over here. This field is nice, and the rain should be falling soon.
This is fine. Yes. All right, let's get going then.
All right.
Let's go.
Off in a hurry, you are.
We're gonna have to move them quickly, I suppose.
So which way are we going?
And back to town.
Emerith.
Emerith, yes.
We're going to M3. Mission accomplished.
Good job, everyone.
It sounds so
Next
similar.
mission.
I'm getting Voralden rubbing
It's
off on
okay.
me.
Every time I say Emerith, I'm afraid I'm saying Enthria.
But go back to Emerith. Get ready, train up as much as we can, and then go to the...
Curb stomp a Thane.
Yes, we've got this. We're
Yeah.
going to do. Am I hearing any voices in my head?
Haven't.
Okay, good. All right. Okay.
Is this the
My
same
thoughts?
direction Berry Brigade was going?
Yes.
Okay.
As you guys come back into the town, you do receive a message.
Ooh.
Oh shit, are we
From?
back?
Yes, it is to
Hi.
address specifically sent.
Open it.
No,
it is not a
not
not
that kind
a
of a
mail.
message.
It is a message. The sending spell.
Oh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm gonna do my warm up again real quick. All right. Yep.
Oh shit.
That sounds good. To Adras specifically. Friends, corruption runs deep in the immortals. Raycon is aware of situation. Raycon is aware of situation with General. We need proof the real General is dead. Why Mindis here? Sorry, I need to rephrase that. Friends, corruption runs deep in the immortals. Raycon is aware of the situation, or is aware of situation with General. We need proof the real General is dead. Why Mindis here?
There you go.
There wasn't a question mark. I wasn't prepared for it.
Sorry. That was sent to Adras.
Okay. You hear that in your head. The voice of Letney.
You can respond with up to 25 letters.
Do I have to
words,
do
sorry.
it instantly?
You do.
You do.
Okay.
What is going on?
Oh boy. Okay.
Do I have to do it right now?
I have to do this right now.
All right.
It starts with all right. I'm just going to take everything Alex says from here on.
No,
All right, starting
I'm
now.
writing it down.
You do it right quickly, though.
All right. Whilst that is happening, you got the rest of you. You have made it back to Emerith. The town itself does not seem to be like in any alarm or any situation like that. You see the tavern in which you guys had previously broken the roof from Adras slamming down on someone, getting his title of the chiropractor, is pretty lively right now. It looks to be, you guys hear music from it, and you hear basically there's like even a line going outside the door. It's pretty lively. You guys on the other side of the river are experiencing a quieter bit of the town. Your guys' building, your small little home domicile, is dark, quiet, and not rather busy at the moment.
I guess we should check to see if Tanis is there. He might not be, but we could check and see if he's there.
Fair enough.
Regardless, we gotta go to sell.
It's 25 letters, right?
It is 25 words.
Wait, what?
Oh, words?
25 words.
Oh.
I was counting letters.
Oh, whoops. They're the same thing, basically.
I'm
25 characters.
gonna open my new bookie. I don't know if
Her name's Novelle.
I can just open it or not.
Yeah.
Bookie 2.
Her name's Novelle.
Okay. We got some words.
I'm sorry. Joey opens it up. It's some arcane script. It's maybe Dragonborn. I don't remember Dragonborn characters that well. And he goes, yeah, we got words.
All right.
All right, we got words.
Seems to be some sort of form of writing.
I'm fairly certain that's actually Dragonborn. I hope it is. Or not Dragonborn, Draconic. That'd be cool.
It's not, but
Oh,
But there
it
we
has similar characters.
you open Novelle and start looking at her.
Yes.
And she's like, as you start looking through her pages, why don't you grab me by the spine harder?
Does that help with your?
It does.
Okay.
It does help me.
Okay, I'll give it a little firmer grip.
Squeeze.
Okay.
What do you want?
I just want to look inside and see what you got.
Well, I have whatever you need,
Okay.
Daddy.
I need a map of where all of the heart of the unbroken or the heart of the untamed is.
Do you think Mindis spent the time to write all that down in me, you dummy?
Well, you said you had what I need.
Yes, I have what you need. Right here.
Okay. All right, give it to me.
All right. You're a wash-up.
A wash up.
Yeah,
What does that mean?
you failed.
What do you mean?
Well, piece of shit. Couldn't even live up to his expectations.
In what way?
What do you mean, what way? You're not even a competent wizard.
What do you mean? Sure I am.
He made himself for who he was. He did all the research himself, and you're just here trying to squander his information. If anything, you're just stealing the knowledge of someone who did all the work for himself.
Well, yeah, that's better and smarter than just starting from scratch if it's already there.
Oh yeah, you can't start from somewhere. You can't make yourself your own man. You're just going to live in his shadow, aren't you?
Well, I'm going to fill up his shadow and then make a new shadow that's bigger than his shadow.
Well, then why don't you fill me up
What are you talking about?
with some new theories?
Novell.
Plato.
Okay. Well, do you have any knowledge? Do you have any special powers? Do you have anything cool you can do? Do you have any spells inside of you?
Do you think I would just let you have whatever you want?
You said you have exactly what I need.
Yeah. A reality check.
What?
You're shit.
What?
I hear this?
Yeah, no, you can't.
Oh, okay. Damn, Plato, you must have really fucked up. She was pretty nice to me.
Oh, yeah, you're such a little sweetheart, Alosrin.
You do still make me a little uncomfortable, but I still
That's
am
okay,
grateful that
you
you
and your
taught me how to do
dragon.
safe magic.
Mm-hmm. Always practice safe magic.
That's the goal. Killing people's bad.
Oh, yes.
I don't know.
It is.
Magic might be inherently unsafe, but
Well, that's why she teaches you how to do it safely.
okay. Well,
Oh, look at that. I've already done more for him than you have.
Oh, yeah, that reminds me. I wanted to talk to Plato about that after we're done with Willow Root.
what is it?
So on the travel back, I wanted to go to Plato and be like, hey, Plato, could you make a magic item for Lesair to protect her from thunderstorms so she can fly or Lesair and her riders to protect her from thunderstorms so we can fly in a storm?
Can I do that?
You could try to. You'd have to do it yourself.
Okay. All right. Something to protect her from thunderstorms.
I almost have some ideas for you, but...
No. You said over there.
Oh, yeah? You're going to have to do it yourself now.
Yeah.
This would have been before the fight, but sure.
This is a retroactive.
We're just retroactively.
Yeah, we're
You're asking now.
retroactively.
Well, I forgot because of Willow Root. I wanted to be patient and wait.
And then you got distracted and started playing Fortnite.
That's not... I'm just trying to be polite. Not interrupt
You'd
you
have
guys
to do
'cause
the
of the
research
mics.
all by yourself to figure something like that out. Yes. I mean, I'd be willing to help with some to bounce ideas off of, or you
I
could
don't
bounce other
know.
stuff off me.
No, I don't know. I don't know about that.
We have the reply from Adras.
Okay. What is the
Okay.
reply?
So, Plato brought Mendus back, found other bookie. Will look for proof. Going to fight Lightning Thane. Mendus took bookie. Mendus is god now. Good talk. I had 2 words left.
Oh, okay. Good talk. Okay, perfect.
I felt like it was a decent reply.
Meanwhile, on the other side, what?
What they having so many things to say, but just not able to actually catch up.
Yeah.
Being forced to do only business.
You're talking to the guy. Can I send another one? He's like, sorry, man. You only get one every month.
Fine. I just missed them. I said,
good to
I
hear
just
from
missed
him.
them.
I just missed them. Starts the sing along song. He's got his hand up against a window with it raining. He's like, I didn't see them in so long.
Single manly tear falls down Adras's face.
Letney incapable of crying.
Yeah. So you guys are all back within the town now that you have mentally responded to that.
Yes.
Able to do whatever you want to do.
So, yes.
To Tanis's workshop.
Tanis
To T3.
yeah.
Yes.
I guess it will be more convenient to brief everyone
Might
that.
as well just check in.
Might
Like,
as well.
even if he's not there, maybe he left stuff for us.
Yeah, you guys head over to... Okay, you sent me that. Okay.
Yeah.
You guys head over to Tanis's and come up to the door. There's a close sign on it. And it should be open. There should be like other people running it, but it is actually closed.
Huh.
I mean, we're kind of his employees, so
yeah, that's fair.
opens the door.
It's locked.
Oh, dang. Oh, it's closed.
Never stopped us before.
No, we're not breaking in. At least not.
Does anyone have a key?
Do we have a key?
No, you do not have a
Sure.
key to T3.
Okay.
Tanis is a bad sponsor.
We don't have the T3 key.
I'll
This
knock,
is our base. Maybe he left it at the house. Let's go to the house.
I'll knock on the door first.
Knock at the door to T3?
Yeah, just to check.
Okay. You knock. No one comes to the door.
Sorry.
Alright.
More importantly, isn't there anybody around?
There's people like in the streets, but
Yeah.
it's like evening time, so no one's like,
I'll go over to one of them. Why is Tanis's closed?
oh, well, they closed it up just the other day. One of the workers shut it down and said he didn't say much on it, but Many of the people probably at the tavern, I mean, they don't have much other work to do right now. He's paying while they're off, though.
Like, close up just for the night, or
Well, no, this is the thing. Tanis came back, but
he did?
He came back.
Where is he?
I don't know. He went in, and then the last time I saw someone closing the door and locking it up, so I don't know. Last time I saw him, he walked in there, but I haven't seen anything else.
I hope he didn't talk to Mendes.
Mendes probably.
Anyways, let's go home first.
Yeah, let's go
We'll
home
see if there's
first.
anything there.
Hey, you guys are the same people that spawned. Hey, so Crud has been like breaking a lot of pots.
Let's
in
go
class.
home.
More importantly, they're commenting on the dragon.
Huh?
Are they commenting on the dragon?
No, they're commenting. No, they haven't commented on the dragon.
Oh,
It looks
okay.
like there's been a
Progress.
big propaganda
Progress.
agenda going on of like this dragon is okay.
The dragon will protect us.
They're like cautiously looking over at Lesair every once in a while. Like, yeah, speaking Crud though, kind of breaking a lot of pots in class. Anyone got to say anything on that?
Bolivik?
His sister said talk to you guys, but then I went to your guys' place. You weren't there, and
Why
so
would you talk to us?
I mean, that
We're
does.
not
It's a great
parents.
story. It does sound crazy.
I'm only 15. I can't be a dad.
That's
I mean,
wild.
also fair. I was referring to the people that weren't kids.
Oh, okay.
Anybody? No? Maybe talk to him, stop him from breaking stuff.
I can talk to him.
Yeah, he broke
Well,
some kids.
actually, I don't think I...
I think Borvik's the only one who understands his language.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I got this. He's just going to walk off and go back home to find Crud.
Okay. Let's go back home then, I guess, and talk to Crud, quote unquote. Or
We'll
not.
handle it for sure.
All right.
We'll get to the bottom of this.
All right. Have a good evening.
All right. You as well.
You guys head back to your place. You hear like some form of like celebratory speech going on. You can actually hear Kellon in the distance talking about just celebrating a portion of the town. It seems to be some form of like historical town day.
Speaking of which, when's everybody's birthday?
Good question.
3 months.
For next time.
Technically, like,
Yours is
January
always celebrated on
yeah,
January 1st.
January 1st.
Which kind of went back to the how do you know your own star sign?
You guys,
I just feel it.
they're it seems to be celebrating something relating to the town's founding, though. Just eventually conversations lead to the cart race anyway, so
I mean, it's the
it's about
coolest
what they
thing.
got going for them.
Alosrin hears about this cart race. It's like, there's a cart race?
Oh, yeah, there is. We want it.
Alosrin's very excited. He's like
It's great.
thinking about what a dragon could do in a cart race.
Yeah, and they're like, you can already see like the propaganda going up for no dragons. It's very
That's
controversial.
racist.
It's a really controversial
That's
thing.
racist.
You guys get back to that. Yeah, there is still race. You know what? There is still fucking racism, and you have to deal with it.
I will, trust me.
It's just like they barred Lesair from the cart races,
That's not fair.
but they didn't bar Letney.
I don't know that. I haven't met Letney.
You guys make it back to your place, and the house itself is still locked up. As you guys had left it,
How are the defenses?
the defenses are still well in place, which I'm pretty sure is some pitfalls.
How's my sandbox coming?
Your sandbox is looking decent. It's rained recently. Yeah. So
Like Twig and Crud didn't help.
no, it looks like Twig did a little bit of work, but then got bored and went and did something else. But you see,
Why was I building a sandbox? It was crucial at the time.
I don't remember why either. Like, this is one of those things, like, I was like, that's not an important note. I don't need to note that down, and maybe I should have. But
it was important at the time.
something was for Lesair, maybe?
Was I building?
Probably for Lesair.
That's right. I remember now. I remember why I was building a sandbox.
Because...
That was to be a surprise.
Oh, okay.
I have to finish it first.
Okay.
But it is for Lesair.
You guys...
It's a litter box.
It's a litter
No,
box.
it's not. That's what I was like, cats poop in sandboxes all the time.
Yeah, you guys get your keys, head inside the door, and get inside. Crud and Twig, nowhere to be found.
Yeah.
But your guys' place is as you left it.
They'll come home eventually. Isn't there a magic lock on the door?
There is.
How do Twig and Crud open it?
They also have a key.
Oh, so there's a magic lock and a
Magic key?
magic key with it?
Well, it's a phrase. Probably a phrase that opens it.
What's the phrase that
okay.
opens it?
Radio. What's the phrase that opens this door?
No, I thought we said that.
Yeah, that's the phrase.
Because Voralden can't open it.
Yes, that is true.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
Voralden
so-
can't open the door. So there.
Why can't Voralden open it?
Okay, let's canonically establish how this door fucking opens.
You magic it open.
Okay, you
Yeah, I
have to
feel
put
like
a
you just
little
have to-
magic in it.
You have to.
So this therefore confirms that both Twig and or Crud have magic.
Yeah, they have connections
like
to the
Adras
reach.
does.
Yeah.
Just they don't have whatever is wrong with Voralden.
You speak the phrase in your mind, and it opens the door.
Wait, so everybody can just open this door?
No, because there's also a physical lock. That's a good
Okay.
point. All right, we need it.
Yes.
We need a new door.
Your door has been opened multiple times.
So like a
because
DNA
you'd
lock
still
or
have to
something?
know the password.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you have to
Oh,
hold it and know
okay.
the password.
There we
which
go.
the password is.
What's the
It's
password?
password.
What's the password?
Oh, fair enough. It's like it's password. We all know what it is.
They needed something simple. Because every time you walk up
Well,
and
we
touch
didn't
it,
even
you're
make
like,
the
what's the
door."
password? And it opens. You're like, yeah.
We didn't even make the door.
That's true.
That's
And
also
if
really
anything,
good for
Tanis
intruders.
made it, and
Yeah. And Tanis
well,
subcontracted it to another company. And,
oh, okay. He just forgot. He forgot to tell us how to change the password.
and he forgot how to do it himself, too.
He needs to contact them.
Every time
Anyway,
Adras
what's
opens it, he
inside?
dies a little inside.
Huh?
Who?
Every time
Adras?
Adras opens
Oh.
it, he dies a little inside.
He's like, someone's going to get in here.
Yeah.
No. Because he has to use magic.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just, I just don't want to climb through
And you
this.
guys have to remember to let Voralden in or he can't get in.
So what's inside the what's going on in our home?
Absolutely nothing. No one has been inside here.
There's nothing left for us.
Yeah, all the stuff's been taken.
Oh, that's not what I meant. Like, did Tanis leave anything for us,
Looking from...
or anyone? Or
Yeah,
other
there
gifts?
appears to be a note that was left in your guys' house.
Oh, okay.
It appears to be from not Tanis himself, but one of the subsidiaries, like one of his employees. That's just like, hey guys, this is oh wait, this is the perfect fucking time. The perfect fucking time.
Oh, got it.
What's the names?
I have to go to a list of names provided from
All right, so
our...
let's do some in character talk. Traveling. Here's a good question for everyone.
Yes.
Has anyone told Alosrin about like Linkme? Like,
I feel like, I mean,
what have y'all shared about y'all's adventures before he joined?
what would we have shared? We probably would have talked about Lenny also because Willowroot mentioned him.
Yeah,
To be like, oh, who's
I
Lenny?
figured he knows the name. There's an
Yeah.
entire room in this house that is
Right.
for this guy, but like,
We talked about the dragon and how it destroyed a town.
okay, so y'all would have
Calorax.
talked about with a can Calorax.
Yeah, and how Lenny joined from then. Very,
But like any
very,
physical descriptors of him?
large red
I'm
dragon.
saying, would y'all
Yeah,
give it
large
there?
guy.
Okay.
large red dragon person.
Large guy, big presence.
Scales,
Large red dragon.
Every
guy.
other story Boravik tells us about him and Letney going and doing some shit.
Yeah.
What kind of shit?
Just
And it's never
casting magic at him until
Oh.
he levels.
So the training.
Yeah. Or
Um,
just making shit up. Just like, I remember me,
The
all
joke.
the ice Letney and I would get up to.
I
I was gonna say Alosrin's opinion of Letney, assuming it's accurate, would have been that he's like kind of a mean dude. But after hearing the heist, it's like, wow, he's just kind of a bad guy. He seems really hip. He sounds like he sounds like a hypocrite, talking about how like it's wrong to do these things, and then he goes and steals shit. Like,
yeah.
The image is completely tainted in your mind of who this guy is.
it literally makes it self-contradictory.
Yeah, guys, written from the NPC Stan Bland, courtesy of actually my brother who sent this name in. This is actually the HR representative for
Oh, no.
for Tanis and T3 Oil. It's like, hey guys, Tanis is going to be a little out of commission right now. You're not technically allowed to ask why he did return, but he is technically on leave. He's taking some personal days within his own stuff, so within his own mind. So he's in a bit of a state, and he's saying he's like sick or something. So he's going to be out of office and in office, out of office sort of thing, So just give him some time.
Did it give us an estimated
No.
return to business? Okay.
Does it probably has something to do with Mendes coming
Well,
back?
he has our money, so like,
That's a fair point.
Alosrin's still gonna be
It's like, I want my money.
well,
Well then.
let's
Okay. So Tanis isn't to you.
Oh, I I seal my cloak in a display case.
Where do you get the display case?
We have one.
We have one.
Yeah, we have one from the garage.
From the garage.
Yeah.
I mean, where else are you
And
gonna
that
park your
reminds me.
dragon?
Anyways, you guys are just standing there like a
Well, we
bunch
gotta.
Hey, is
Okay.
Goji in town?
Who are you asking?
Bro, it just generally is. Like I'm gonna search.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you go searching for Goji in town.
Yes.
Okay. So while Voralden's searching for Goji, I guess,
I'm gonna go find Crud.
and while Alosrin's finding Crud, okay, great. Now it's just us three.
I'm gonna go try and create enchanted things for Alosrin's dragon.
And what are you doing, Boravik?
Well, no, I feel like I have to
Listen.
stay.
Okay, great, wonderful. So we can
It's
talk
just
about
the
our
two
next
of you.
move.
I was going to follow Alosrin and find Crud.
Great.
but
All right. Now, what's Adras doing?
Can you come over?
With what?
We deserve a break. We got out of a dungeon.
You know, fair
We
enough.
freed a god.
You know that
Do
if-
we?
But Adras, if you need any help, I'm more than happy.
Rest
to.
is important to restore muscles and the mind.
We can
the
just take a
intrusive
day
thoughts
off.
continue again, they're all going to die.
We can take a day off for now, and then tomorrow
Assuming
they're
they're
gonna
not
get whipped.
already dead, of course.
What?
What?
Okay.
All right, you so they all leave.
We got shit to do.
You're left at the house.
Adras starts prepping dinner.
Okay, perfect. What are you making?
Still deciding. Get back to me on that.
All right, we'll do that.
Gazpacho.
We'll go a good cold soup. Alosrin and Boravik, you guys are looking for Crud. You guys meander around the town for a little bit, and eventually it doesn't take long before you start hearing the shattering of some additional creative vases, and you find Crud at the church once more. It looks like he has like got into the idea of like he can actually make these pieces, and he's very good at it. But after he's done, he just destroys them entirely.
It's a performance
abstract
art.
art.
It is. There are people around watching this abstract art. Like several members, it looks like there's several like people from outside of the church that have traveled in to watch these performances, and you guys just like stumble upon like a silent performance as he is like on the ground on all fours, like finishing up a piece, but at the same time you see he's balancing one on his head, and after he's done he like moves back and it drops and he crushes the whole thing, and like everyone starts cheering.
Phenomenal.
I'll wait for his performance to be over. I don't want to be rude.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of clapping and people like start to disperse a little. A bunch of people start walking up and shaking his hands, and you know, like a couple of them are just like, "Okay, you're squeezing really hard, sir."
He's like 7.
He's been taught very well.
Isn't he also a doctor in like paleontology?
He's a
Yes.
paleontologist, yeah.
You guys, yeah, you guys,
Arguably, he's more of an archaeologist, but he did
Yeah.
find a dinosaur.
you guys walk up to him, and he just kind of like he shakes his head like he's like, and then he like recognizes, and like all civility he had before goes away as he runs up and hugs you, Boravik.
Boravik's just got stars in his eyes, like, that's my boy.
Hey, Crud.
Fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I wanted to talk with you real quick. First, I want to establish, shake your head yes if you can understand me.
Yeah.
Did he shake his
He
head?
doesn't move his head.
He can understand English, right? Or common.
Sure.
Whatever.
Right?
No, Boravik. I don't want shorts. Okay. Anyways,
You've heard him talking to us this whole time.
I can't understand him though. All right. Well,
Yikes.
Crud, my sister was
Yeah.
mute. She couldn't speak, and so she was taught what's called sign language, and it's where you use your hands to talk.
You see, he like ponders it very closely for a second, then he runs over and then comes back with like a little sign. It looks like it's like, oh, little town of Emerith.
No,
and then
no.
you just bash it over something.
Sign language where you use your hands to talk. And I was curious if you would like to know how to use sign language.
He seems very confused by the. Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Sure. Well, that's at least an 11.
All right. You see, he seems a little receptive of the idea, but he doesn't seem like crazy interested in it.
I
He
mean-
doesn't seem to say no, basically.
Okay. Well, if you do want to do it, just let me know, and I would happily, teach you while I'm in town. I could leave you some like pamphlets, and you could practice, and then you could have better conversations with people.
Yeah. Yeah. He looks at you, Boravik, and he's like, yeah.
What?
Mm-hmm.
What's he saying?
Right.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll consider your offer.
Okay then.
Basically, you get out of this, or the big thing takeaway you got was leave the pamphlets.
Got it. Okay. In that case, I'm gonna go find Joey or Plato.
Make me plant pamphlets.
I'm just gonna need his help.
We will we'll jump over to Plato.
Yes.
Plato, you and Novell, where are you heading to go work on this?
Just my room.
Just your room?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna swipe all the stuff off the desk. I'm gonna like put Novell up on the wall. I'm assuming she's just gonna stay there because she's magically floating and stuff.
Yes, pin me up.
Yeah, you're gonna stay right there.
I will stay right here.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna take
Just no fire.
what?
No fire.
No fire.
No fire.
Is that your weird safe word or something? What are you talking about? No fire.
Literally no
come up
fire.
with a safe word.
Okay. I am a fucking book.
Uh-huh.
Connect the dots.
You can't handle a little bit of the heat.
Okay, I said no fire. I didn't say no scorching and no singeing. Listen, just no fool fire.
All right, here. I'll put her on the ceiling.
Okay, this works.
Okay, you can be safe from there. I'm going to be doing the magic. You can sit up there and go cuck in the corner or something.
Do you want me to?
You can do whatever you want, actually.
I mean, you could in the corner as well.
No, I'm going to be over here.
Oh, such a strong man.
I'm going to be over here doing
You're going to go do magic
stuff.
all
Yeah,
by yourself?
I'm going to do
Go
some
magic in the corner?
I'm going to do it Play-Doh style,
Oh, Play-Doh style. I want to see
Yeah.
what that is.
Yeah. I hope I'm going to find out what it is too. All right.
But Play-Doh style.
I'm gonna take my bedroll because this is probably big enough to be some kind of cape for a dragon or something.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna just turn it and gonna make it magical.
What? Going to turn it and make it magical?
Yeah, I'm just gonna make it magical.
So
Jayden making mistakes.
you start with the basis. Let's get an Arcana check.
Okay.
Um,
Arcana, you say?
mhm.
Did you say advantage?
No.
Oh. With Arcana,
Yeah.
16.
Okay. With a 16, you start with the baseline of your own like sleeping bag.
Yes.
And what was asked for was a way to help Lesair essentially endure elements while flying. Now, what you kind of boil down to when you're like, okay, I need to enchant this, and it needs to cover all of them in a way. And you know a little bit enough about what he had experienced was getting struck by lightning, which
Yes.
is really what he does not like.
Yes, that's bad.
So you come to the basis of, okay, well, you need some form of like element to help ground out the energy away from them, which is very difficult when you're in the air.
Yeah.
So you're kind of crossing into so you have to meet the shortcomings of creating some form of object that has this element of being a grounding piece, but at the same time, it's in the air, so it's not connected to the ground. So you're having to merge that gap, and you're starting to think, you're like, okay, well, I have a material here, which is the sleeping bag, but you'll have to probably get other elements and bring them into it. But you're in a town in which has a lot of resources.
Yeah.
What you're realizing is you lack something that you have never really started thinking about, which is you need money for items, additional things to go into making something like this.
I have a couple dollars. I can't really read it. It looks like 300 to me.
Did you add the money from last session?
I think so, yeah. There's no way it's that high without that.
Are you sure you haven't been spending your money on anything, really?
Yeah. I think so. I don't really remember.
I'm sitting at 500.
Okay, maybe I didn't. Okay. Did we? I remember we got it all together. I don't remember how much we all
I
got.
put it in the Discord. I don't know if you would have wrote it after. It's 130 each.
Okay, I'll add that then.
Did you already put it on mine?
I haven't touched your character sheet.
So what you are able to confer from all of this, Plato, is that you could probably make something that could help them withstand the elements of probably getting struck by lightning, to at least ground it out with enough magic, with enough potential magic. You can make something like that, and given the resources. But you don't know if you can actually deal with the fact that due to the size of LehSair herself, like, you couldn't protect them from like extreme like winds like a hurricane.
Okay.
It's kind of you can treat something like getting struck by lightning, but you couldn't do both.
Well, we'll start there then. Okay.
It would probably need to be some form of barding, like armor for LehSair.
That's what I was thinking. Okay, so I need elements like dirt, probably a lot of dirt for the earth and grounding.
Science.
I'll let you come up with a little list of items that you might need.
Okay.
And based on what you come up with, it will determine whether you the difficulty of it and whether you get advantage.
Okay. So if it's more difficulty, I get less advantage.
It's going to take you some time to make this.
Okay.
It probably would take you more than a week.
A week. Guys, you want to take like a little... Let's do a deload here, and then we'll...
And you also have that old tentacle you got from the roper, too.
I have a tentacle. Oh my god.
Linkme.
Okay, I'm going to turn the tentacle into something later.
Yeah, we have like a day we can rest.
Well, I can work at it on the road or something. I'll just get my little
You
bag
probably
of
could.
groceries.
And then we're still staying here.
I'll get my groceries, and then
We're not gonna be rested.
we'll be fine.
What you're learning right now, Plato, is that like a lot of this is a lot of undisturbed thought.
Uh-huh.
And at the same time, it's going to be a lot of very technical, like using your just arcane energy from you at a very close level. Like think of your little fingers as like little like lasers, and you're shooting them into these objects. Yeah, it's very detailed work.
Okay.
So like your room itself is basically just by the time of brainstorming, getting through all this, your room is just like papers everywhere. You got little theories down. Novelle is just spread out on the floor, just like fuck.
Okay. All right, I'm going to start making my grocery list of earthy things, I guess.
All right. And we will jump over to Voralden. Boralden, if you would.
That's his brother.
His brother, Boralden. His brother, Boralden, actually shows up.
Correct.
Are you stating it now? Boralden's canon.
And your mother, Moralden.
No, she's up there.
Yeah, it's like Silva daughter, Eleanor.
Sylvia daughter.
I was close. Look, I'm just impressed that I remembered it. All right.
Yeah, it was good. It was good memory.
Maybe I have the keen mind feed.
We knew you had the keen mind feed. It's just no one took it, so you can't use it.
Well, I've got a keen mind for feet, all right.
Somewhere off in the distance, Novelle's like, shit, oh my god, I gotta go see Adras real quick.
What the heck?
Hey, I've been meaning to ask you, Plato, what is Boravik up to nowadays?
Borvik is pure, and you'll stay far away from him.
I don't know. Borvik's really into Novelle.
No, Borvik doesn't like Novelle very much.
Does he not like me?
No.
Good.
No.
Do you think he hates me?
He's probably just indifferent to you.
Really, just indifferent?
I mean...
Literally, no, it could sway either no way or another?
Probably not. I mean...
It's something you just absolutely cannot have because it doesn't matter to them.
I mean, I figured you'd be into like the whole chase thing. I don't know if that's your thing or not.
There's more than just one small thing to me.
What are you talking about?
I mean, I'm just saying Boravik has big hands.
Uh-huh.
I'll leave it at that.
Okay. You know what they say about big hands?
Big dicks.
Okay, well, you're a very inappropriate book. Novel.
Are you complaining?
Are you a novel or a book?
Little column A, little column B. I'll be whatever you want me to be.
Okay, wait, do you know novels?
Yes.
You know novels? How many novels are you aware of?
She lists off like 90 of them.
90? like rapid
Are they
fire?
all-
Yeah, just rapid fire straight. You got 90.
Are they
Okay.
all of the same genre?
Oh, they're all the same genre.
Are they all adult genres?
Yes, they are all adult genres.
Is it just
In one like controversial like kids book.
okay?
Controversial.
Well,
So that's a no to Boravik then.
you know what? You can hang out with Borvik if you really want to, but if he doesn't like you, I don't know what to tell you.
Just send me away. Fine, I'll stay.
All right. You can stay. You know what? You know what you can do? Here, I have this old book. It used to be Bookie. Do you know Bookie? Bookie said he knowed you.
Bookie, yeah. I know Bookie.
Yeah.
Sweet little thing.
This was the book that Bookie used to be. It's now Ashes, but you can hang out with that if you want.
I'm into it.
All right. I'll let y'all hang out.
Is it even ashes?
It Thanos-dusted, so it's just a pile of dust he hands over. Which more of the thing he's kept a pile of ashes on him for months is the big, or like over a month is a
It's
kicker.
like in a bottle or something?
Anyways,
Well, it's just in my bag. I just didn't clean it.
what's Voralden up to?
Yeah. Voralden.
Oh, hey, what's up? It's
You,
me.
it is you, Voralden. You're looking for Goji.
Yeah.
At the tavern, you find Stanberry, the Berry Brigade playing.
Oh shit!
They're playing for the town. You see,
Like music?
yes, music.
Okay.
You see all the brigade up there playing. You see Goji up in there as well, playing the probably just like a tambourine, very simple. And looks
tracks.
very uninterested in the whole thing. Stanberry Shades is in there having the time of his life, and the rest of the Berry Brigade is as well. Their one friend they had is on crutches now. Good old Raz is on crutches. But they all appear.
healed them.
Oh, you did heal him up a little bit. Yeah. So his bow. Yeah, we'll say he's a little better.
He's got a cane.
Yeah, he's got a cane now. And yeah, you see old Blue, Raz, Cranky. Goji is up there playing tambourine. Their performance ends. They all take a break for a little bit, and there's a bunch of people in there that you recognize from even past times of from your guys' past races and stuff. Like you guys are also familiar. Well, I guess any of the members from the kart race are there that you guys know. Like good old Keg Sternley is there. But yeah, they are all in there having a good time, and you're just like watching from the window.
Yeah, I guess I'll go full stalker mode.
Some
I
weird
gotta
Christmas
determine if
movie
this is
vibes.
actually Jork Thork. Thork and Jork.
All right, go ahead and
like-
give me a. We'll have you do a survival check, doing a full on stalker mode.
That's a no. That's a 12.
Okay, with a 12. You lose sight of Jorky Thorky over the course of the night a couple times. During this time, Alosrin, Boravik, you would have seen Crud gone back into whatever dinner Adras had come up with. What did you come up with, Adras?
Okay, so while coming up with this dinner, I'm also trying to come up with our rations from the journey. So it's like lettuce wraps, like lettuce and kale wraps, just crammed full with like protein, like chicken and eggs, beans, some like berries and like nuts and stuff. Just try and cram as many
Nuts.
macros in there as physically possible.
It's just a ball of just
just
a
like, little,
raft of-
like just like a kale and like romaine lettuce like bar essentially of this stuff. Like
As-
wrapped up neat so we can like store it.
Awesome. Is how serious has Adras gotten now that like he knows that you might be going there?
Very.
Okay, so when they're walking in, what is your mentality here?
First off, the kitchen's a fucking mess. As he's just been trying to like figure out, okay, what is in here that's actually, decent and not just like jerky.
There's so many micronutrients that are just completely off on this, in this food.
Everything has so much salt. Why does it have so much salt?
While your heart, you don't know if is strong naturally, theirs might not be. You
Yeah,
don't know
so-
how much dried meat Voralden's consumed in his life.
Oh god. So I just have these little like platters, I guess, set out with everyone's names on them at the table, just waiting for everyone to come back.
You guys get back. I know what's happening. The two of you and Borvik get back.
Oh, hey, Adras, have you seen Plato?
Oh, Player, he's doing something in his room here.
All right.
Zapping.
Runs down.
What's the...
He just doesn't eat. He runs downstairs.
Where are you? Oh my god.
Borvik, there's
Wolvik,
food.
are you coming? At least, also, what's Voralden?
Voralden's not back.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Classic.
This is something I would rather have everyone here for.
Oh, you should probably find Voralden.
Oh, we should find Voralden. Okay. Can you have a good Voralden sense, right? Yeah, you do.
What is Boravik's Voralden sense?
Good.
Listen for the screaming.
Exactly. You just
Should I
gotta.
ask LeSair for help?
Oh yeah, that's fair. Let's say.
She likes finding Voralden.
Yeah, that's a
a
fair
fair
point.
game.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. Let's say. I shall make something. I don't.
You didn't make anything from LeSair?
Well, just because I got lost in trying to think of
The
what
sauce.
what nutrients a dragon needs.
Only meat.
I can summon some rats if you want.
Arguably also gold.
Does she consume gold?
Most dragons do.
So
That's
can I
kind of up
just
to
have
Jimmy.
an-
It's his dragons.
They don't consume gold.
Okay,
they don't eat the
okay,
gold.
they're just carnivores.
All right.
Yeah, they're carnivores.
So I kind of just have a master play, like basically just chicken and pork. I kind of just threw together.
Oh, okay. You know Shirley, though, she's not getting all the micronutrients she needs. though.
I know.
Are you trying to sneak veggies in? That's all I want to know.
Maybe like that like green powder that you can like sprinkle in like a dog's dish. That's like supposed to be like vegetable nutrients.
Yeah,
It's like crushed up like sort of like mortar and pestle like powder to sprinkle over it.
Does she pick around it?
Not really, no.
Okay, she devours it whole. So you're getting the micronutrients in her.
I mean, it'll probably be like hard for her to digest and whatnot. But on the bright side,
She has a sandbox.
no. On the bright side, dragons don't urinate because all of the energy they consume is converted into their breath weapon and also their other magical abilities such as
Interesting.
flight. Yeah,
Yeah, because if not, this place would smell like piss.
it's
So let's say, quick question. Can you help me find Voralden?
LeSair walks out the door and takes to the skies
All right, wonderful.
to go and look for Voralden
All right.
from
One
above.
guy not caught in the loop is just like, Dragon! There's a couple people laugh at him.
In the meantime, I'm going.
Also, just being afraid of because it's like the size of a dog, so it probably looks like a small bird up in the
Flying
sky.
dogs!
Flying dogs.
No, it's just a dragon. Don't worry.
It's just a dragon. I'm gonna go up to Voralden's room and knock.
Voralden does not answer the door.
Oh, not Voralden. Plato.
Oh, okay.
I
Plato, you
mistakenly
are-
knock on Voralden's door, then go over to Plato's room.
Yo, who is?
I was waiting because I would have been in Plato's room.
And knock on Plato's door.
Okay, yeah, sorry. Plato,
Yes.
Alosrin ran in the room. You're knees deep in paper right now. For the like having one of the biggest like outbreaking moments of theories in your life, like, and then just people just start interrupting.
What? Oh, hello?
Sorry, Alyssa, I don't mean to interrupt.
What?
Sorry,
We're all getting
Plato.
so confused.
Goddamn you guys. Sorry, Plato. I don't mean to interrupt, but I was curious. Novell, can you write in yourself, or can you write on pieces of paper?
Not really. Why?
Oh, okay.
Here, you can
Well,
just
then-
take her. You can take
No,
her
no,
with
no.
you.
Well, then I need your help, then, Plato.
Okay, yeah.
Plato,
I need
he's
you to
just
be,
a kid.
I need you to be a scribe for me.
What?
A scribe?
What does that mean?
Somebody who writes?
What do I need to write down?
I
You can't
wanna-
write?
I'm not going to be as fast as you, and I got a lot to write. I want to make a little a book for Crud so I can teach him sign language, so he can speak with us, or at
Okay.
least with me.
Okay. Yeah, sure. I'll do that in a second. I'm on the verge
okay.
of something pretty big here. I'm working on that thing
Yeah,
for
no, yeah.
Address enters.
Hello.
What? What?
Dinner's ready.
Oh, okay.
I would like for everyone to come down so we can all talk.
Up.
Oh, I was going to offer to bring Plato's room or his food because he seems like he's working really hard.
Yeah.
here.
I think
Do you even know where Voralden is? He's always missing.
Let's say it's finding him.
Okay.
This is something that I feel like we all need to be here for. How much longer is this breakthrough? Whatever. gonna
Okay,
take?
just let me know whenever you find all the goons.
I'll bring you down when Voralden's here.
Okay, you're gonna what?
Bring
You
you up,
down when Voralden's here.
but
Oh,
we're below the dining area.
I'm gonna bring you to the dining area.
okay.
Good talk.
All right.
Close the door.
All right,
All
bye.
right, okay, bye.
Thanks.
We'll jump back over to Voralden. Voralden, you have done your best to basically do full stalker mode on
I've realized something.
Goji. Yes.
I am literally a fucking ranger. This
Yeah,
is
you
literally
are.
my favorite enemy.
Yeah, you have advantage.
Yeah. I'm gonna roll that again.
Okay, yeah, that's good call.
Also not better.
Okay.
That's a 14 instead.
Okay. You've basically done your best to follow the movements of Jorky 3. You lose her a couple times in the crowd that's going on, of the party that's going on, and you see she is separated from the rest of the group.
Oh, fuck.
You lose her briefly as she leaves the party. Re-find her again, like down the street 2 blocks away from where you were. And you lose her a couple more times, but it looks like she is like slowly made her way towards like the other side of town where your guys' home is.
I continue stalker stealth mode.
Varalden's kind of a perv.
I mean, yeah. It comes with being a ranger.
But he's our perv.
Does that make it better?
No.
I would not like to have ownership of a perv.
I would like to purchase 1 perv, please.
Nope.
You see she's made it to a little upriver, narrower crossing, and basically fords the river without making much note of taking the service across. So she crosses the river a little down ways and then starts to head towards your guys' place. You know she's going to get there before, unless you act now. But you have no context of where she went just before this, other than you saw her down some streets and stuff.
Yeah.
And that she has left her instrument back with Stanberry, and she doesn't appear to be armed, but you know how she is.
Yeah. Difficult decisions here. I'll let her progress. I will continue stalker mode.
Okay. You watch from afar as she heads back towards your guys' home and goes actually to the door of your guys' house, where you hear some noises from within. I guess in the meanwhile, what are you guys doing just in this moment beforehand?
Kind of just waiting, go in to pour out some kombucha for everyone.
Pouring out kombucha.
Listen, you gotta get nutrients in everything you eat and drink.
Suddenly trying to
Alosrin's
switch out
waiting
my
for
kombucha
Lesair to
water.
come back.
Yeah.
What's wrong with
Just
it?
talking with her.
No,
talking in her head.
It's good.
Okay.
Then why is it?
Just gonna save it for when I'm feeling
I
really
think she
down.
probably a couple times flies just outside of like your communication range.
Fine, you also need to
It
drink
can't
water.
be like permanent range. It's like 500 feet, but it's like,
It's 30 miles right now.
is it 30 miles?
Yeah,
30 miles?
Just with me, though.
Oh, okay.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. She can only talk 60 feet to anyone else.
Oh, okay. So I was like, I didn't know there was a number for it, so.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, she's communicating back to you that she's looking around for Varalden, and I'm going to actually have Varalden wasn't stealthing, so I'll use like what equivalent of a passive stealth is.
Okay.
Which is not a real rule, but she does spot him
Yay.
at some point. She lets you know that she finds him like following a person down like out of town a little bit and back in town.
I guess I should let you know, because Lesair wanted to let you know that Varalden's stalking someone.
But they were heading this way.
Oh, apparently they're heading this way. I'm gonna go to Lesair and be like, "Well, go grab him for dinner, because that's why we're out there, right?" Like,
Yeah, that's
so she's gonna just dive bomb towards Varalden.
Yeah, Varalden, you're slowly, cautiously, and then just in the night, there's you hear as just like Lesair dive bombs on top of you.
Wind just fucking busts or hits you. A large amount of wind hits you. She comes to a sudden stop right before hitting the ground.
Roll.
You roll out of the way, and Lesair just landed next to you.
Okay, go away.
But Lesair looks to you and she goes, Varalden, Adras says it's dinner time.
Okay. Fuck off for a minute.
But I'm hungry, and we can't eat without you.
Fucking pretend I'm there. Go.
I don't... Alosrin, to you. Varalden says to pretend he's there?
You know what? He can do his thing. We'll just start with him, and I'll fill him in
Okay,
when
and
he
she
gets here.
starts, she starts walking towards
Just tell him to come in as soon as he can.
she starts walking towards the door.
There's a knock at your guys' door.
All right, go to the door.
You open the door, and it's Goji.
Oh,
Oh, that's not Lesair.
hello. Goji.
Hi,
Is there anything?
is Voralden here?
No, he's
No.
actually outside right now.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Did you want to talk to him?
Lasair's with him if you
Yeah,
can find
I
her.
tried to come to your guys' house, but the door was locked before I was gonna.
All right.
It's okay. We just got into town.
Yeah, you
That
can
would explain it. I was.
Yeah, he should be getting here shortly. I'll just shout out for him, I guess.
No, Lasair said he's not coming, remember?
Well, bruh. All
How far
right.
behind was
You weren't that far behind. He was like 200
okay,
yards.
so then Lasair's probably 200 yards. That's
Yeah, it's like
2 football
two
fields.
football fields.
Well, I guess should we have someone like chaperoning just to make sure nothing goes wrong?
I
don't know.
don't even have a weapon on me.
I'm not for
Chaperoning
you,
what?
for Voralden.
oh, I mean that's if Voralden even comes home.
Yeah. Can you tell? I guess just relay it
I
over
don't
to
think I've ever seen her.
Voralden.
She's gone.
Oh, what?
I mean,
she started walking this way, so
he's been trailing me for a little bit.
Ah,
oh,
fuck it.
Why did you get to
Okay.
roll stealth? Sag.
you didn't
I was
say
running off
that.
the survival.
Oh, fair.
Also fair.
All right. Just because y'all can find a room in here to talk,
Oh,
I
well,
suppose.
What? No, fuck, not in there.
Why not?
well. Anyways, why don't you come home, or why don't you come in? You know, we don't want to keep you standing out here all night. That'd be a little rude.
that would. Yeah,
Okay.
fair.
Yeah, I'll.
Fuckers.
She steps inside and just kind of like
Cautiously
awkwardly.
keeping an eye on her.
This
but
is the
still.
living room.
Nice.
There's a
Did you guys
couch.
build this yourself?
No, it was built for us.
Yes.
Here's some beanbag chairs.
Oh.
They're not really comfortable, but Tanis says like he need to put them somewhere. So
Okay. Yeah. I'll. She sits in a beanbag chair.
All right. While you're keeping or you're doing that, I'll try. I guess shout out for Voralden.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
I wanted to say I hope you guys are okay. I know that whole collapse that happened.
We're
no, we actually didn't know what happened. I heard an explosion. I assumed you guys opened a chest.
Well, we got out and then there was like a huge crack of lightning.
That's weird.
That's very funny. You should
we
say that.
tried to dig back to where you guys were at, but it was hopeless.
No, it's good. We met the rat
Thank
king and
you
escaped.
for telling us that.
Friendly guy.
Yeah, Rat Lord. Well,
Rat Lord.
Rat Lord.
My bad.
No. What?
Oh yeah, we found this guy called the Rat Lord. Or well, Plato found him.
We're the Rat Knights now.
I suppose we are.
Uh,
And also the apprentices of Mendes.
You guys are.
I don't
I'm
like
not.
that anymore.
guys
Stick
are
with the
rather
rats.
interesting
Stick with the rats
company.
for sure. Rats are cooler with
Full,
the rats.
full title: Alosrin, Dragon Rider, Rat Knight.
All right, wonderful. Like
Dragon Rat Knight.
No,
I'll just-
it's still Dragon Rider.
Dragon Rat Rider.
Dragon Rider, Rat Knight.
Rat Dragon Knight Rider.
I guess I'll just poke
His
my
name's
head out
Kit.
and shout for Voralden to come back.
Voralden, you're like
Fucking dumbass fucking dragon.
50 feet from the door.
Voralden!
My appreciation of dragons has dropped a notch, which
means
I
his-
didn't think was possible.
That means his appreciation of birds has dropped. And they're all the
No,
same
no,
to him.
it's a subcategory now.
Oh, okay.
It got its own category because of that. I will enter.
Right, yeah. You enter inside. You see the whole group. Everyone has been gathered together. Plato, have you come upstairs yet?
I'll wait till Adras gets me.
Okay.
Fair. Okay. I'm going to leave you and Goji to talk.
Hey,
I guess-
by the way, Goji is sitting on a beanbag chair.
Why'd you let her inside?
Because she
Why'd
wanted to talk.
Yeah,
be
we can do
rude.
that outside.
That's a little rude.
Well, I feel
Well,
like...
maybe she deserves it.
Okay, listen,
Bralin,
just...
you're a little hateful.
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay, this is part of what I wanted to talk about at some point, but she wants to talk with you, so...
Yeah,
get
we
out
can
of
do
the
that
way.
outside.
No, you're not going.
It's just more comfortable in here.
Yeah.
It's like some weird
Also-
It's not a
magical,
comfortable conversation.
magical weather control or something. I don't
Also,
know.
as I sort
It's
of
way
like pull
nicer
Voralden
here than
closer, if something happens, that means that we're all here rather than having to run outside.
Yeah, but outside we have another dragon.
Dude,
What?
What?
Wait, can the dragon get inside?
Sarah literally
So Sarah
stays
can
in the
get
same
inside.
room as me.
Yeah.
Listen,
She's only a medium
Yeah.
creature.
She's about the size of a dog.
Did you think he was like an actual like
A
giant
very
dragon?
large dog, but
I was like, Not necessarily that size.
He's using objects to talk.
Yeah.
Really.
Like a little bigger
She's
or something.
about that size.
Yeah, that's not the size of a dog.
Large dog.
I said
dog.
a
Like a
very
Great
large
Dane.
dog. Yeah, like the biggest
That's not
dog you
even
can
that
imagine.
big.
Like those like big Russian dogs.
like a
whatever.
dire wolf.
That's like a
Yeah.
dire wolf. I would have accepted.
Like a Shetland.
Like a
Shetland
dire
ponies.
wolf, if that
Okay.
helps your imagery.
Like a G6.
Still
Like a-
medium-sized creature.
I was looking for it. I was like, there's something there.
Okay,
Anyways,
that
so
makes more sense. Also, we have defenses on the outside of the house.
I'm not really worried about her
the
attacking
frantic
us.
defenses you put up.
please.
Whatever, it was a tactical mistake.
You have
Whatever.
have
turrets
extra
or
food for
something?
her?
Okay. Do I have any? I don't.
It's just outside. It's actually just a tower defense game you have to play outside this house.
I'll, I guess, get something quick for her, real quick.
Oh, good. She can eat with us while we talk.
No.
But I'm
figured-
hungry.
You know what?
Lestaire starts growling.
Okay.
She's really
They
hungry.
can eat while they talk in the room. We'll have it like slightly kept open, just so you know if something starts happening, I can run in and we can run in.
Sorry,
like
if I can
that.
say that again. I did not hear any of that.
I'm trying to have it to where if something happens in where you are talking with Goji, we can run in.
You guys talking in private in your room,
Yes.
is what he's saying.
No, we're not taking you further into the house. That's
Okay, so then they say they're fine
so y'all are
talking in
just
the
talking
living room.
Okay, all right, good then. So,
Hey, Lucian's gonna start eating his food.
also so you can hear what I'm saying. So, I'll get
Can I eat?
Play-Doh. Yes, you can start eating.
Okay, good.
You all can start eating. It's fine.
Lestaire just starts digging in. So does Alosrin.
Grabbing Play-Doh.
digging into that.
Hello.
Hello, I hope that registered on the mic.
I hope you saved me a plate. Oh, all right. Let's go.
There is a Play-Doh for you upstairs.
All right. I'll come up.
All right.
Is there a vor upstairs?
Oh my
You
god.
can pour down that food. All right. Okay.
What's for?
Ask Novell. Adras doesn't know this in character. It's for the bit.
Hey, Alosrin, come here. I have to teach you something.
It is, I think, canon that Alosrin never had the. Yes, he never had the talk.
Hey, same.
Well, the difference is it's because his parents were dead.
I wonder
That's
how
fair.
that happened.
How did that get there?
How did that happen?
Okay.
Boot face.
So you guys are all sitting there enjoying the meal. You're like frantically making another plate for Goji.
Yeah, like not like to the like in depth like fucking macro hell.
You're
Just
giving
something
her
edible.
salted meats.
Hey, I'll get because I gotta get rid of it.
You guys are sitting there, all eating your food. She is sitting in one of the beanbag chairs, just like next to your guys' table, and she eventually gets her plate and starts eating. Just like kind of looks up at Voralden and is like, "So I'm not really Jorky Thorky."
Okay, sure. Uh-huh. And I'm not really Voralden. I'm Boralden.
Wait, Voralden's brother? Voralden's brother?
Browden has a brother.
Maybe
You guys don't know?
I don't know if it's a bit or not.
Are you like related to Thorky Jorky or something?
No, Jorky Thorky died.
And then,
So you know them.
Yes, Voralden killed Jorky Thorky.
Yeah. Then how are you sitting right here?
Okay.
How do you know Jorky Thorky?
All right. Let's take
In
this.
a manner of
yes.
speaking. Can we have a minute?
Yes, you can have a minute. Yeah, you can just go to
In the
wherever
meantime-
Voralden's getting tissues.
You guys are all eating.
In the meantime,
Yeah, describe to
This
us
is
how
really
this food
good.
is.
This is really good food. He already did that.
thank you very much. It's probably something hopefully we'll be eating for a while, just because I want to have actual food instead of
Does that mean you're staying
rations.
in town for a while?
No, I'll just prepare a crap ton.
Oh, okay.
Put them in like little Tupperware boxes and stuff.
Yeah.
How does it
all
stay good for so long? What's tough?
Because I'm just that good.
Oh, okay. So, Jorky Thorky, were you saying you wanted to talk in private with Voralden?
Yeah.
Or, sorry,
Yeah.
Goji.
Yes, it's
Look,
good.
it's just because they're all saying it. I'm sorry. I really didn't mean to.
It's okay.
So you and Voralden can have your little talk. Bless you. It's really weird that someone who spends so much time in nature has so many allergies.
That's canon why I can't spell.
Do cocaine about it.
And that's my ability.
All right. So while y'all are having your little talk, which do we, out of character, which do we want to do first? That thing or the other thing?
You guys can head
Okay.
wherever you're gonna head. And,
All right.
I'll do the conversation with him.
What's the other thing?
I feel like the only real direction we're heading is over to the Order, given everything with, Heart of the Untamed, the fact that there may or may not be someone with said Heart of the Untamed causing a bunch of lightning storms. Unless anyone has any objections, because I don't super know where else we would be going.
Didn't he say it was like an immortal god, essentially? And
It's
I don't know about y'all, but I'm not that confident.
we can take them. We have to. But,
I'm not that confident.
listen, by the time we actually get there, we will. Are you familiar with the Order of the Holy Form at all? I assume you're not.
I mean, you've mentioned it a lot. Like a lot.
Yes, I do. It's almost like I spent my
Man.
entire life there or something.
Super into Mount.
But
You
in
think-
order, what?
I was gonna say, do you think they could help us? Maybe.
Maybe.
How?
However, in order to actually get there, we need to climb up the mountain first.
That
And
doesn't
that-
sound hard.
That requires passing the trials of the mountain.
Which are...
So there are 3 trials of the mountain as ordained by the Order. Also, you can't be doing any BD. I know you're not. I just want to double
He's got
down.
the patches.
Yes, you do. I don't know how that's going to show up on the test.
I get tested.
We all do.
How do they test you?
You'll find out.
Okay.
Butthole needles.
Good thing I
No.
took a picture of this. But the 3
I'm not
trials
putting
of the
anything up my
mountain,
butt. That sounds painful.
there is the trial of the mind, the trial of strength, and the trial of heart. Now, there's something I need to confess, in that despite being at the Order, I never actually passed these trials because of, kind of dropped there as a baby.
Oh.
That's
So
kind of funny.
we are all going to need to go through this. So we're all going to need to,
How are they going to
prepare.
test LeSair?
That's actually a very good. I don't know how LeSair's going to factor into the equation. I mean, it's not like, they don't hate magical creatures. They're kind of just indifferent to them. But absolute best case scenario is she has to do it with us. It's not like she can really fly over it because of the winds, but
Are there super strong winds?
especially closer to the top of the mountain. Like, Calrax, right? Big dragon.
Yeah.
Calrax would get slammed into the mountain.
Really?
What the hell? So you can't fly. There's no flying.
Not
Not for-
really,
not for-
unless you
Not unless
are-
you're a stronger dragon.
unless you're Calrax-sized strength,
You mean bigger than that? 'Cause you said
roughly.
he
Well,
would-
he'd have a chance. He'd probably get slammed into the mountain. But,
Definitely not us, though.
Oh yeah, definitely not us. No, we.
Damn shame with LeSair.
Yeah.
She 100% in your head. She's like, I could do it.
You can believe that. So, also, all the information on this is really weird, partially because of the culture and partially because of the nature of the trials. Basically, everyone talked to has, after a certain point, said you just had to be there to experience it, But the trial of the mind is basically just, from what I've gathered, knowledge testing with the main focus on, thinking outside the box, using basically just outside the box. So know what you need to know and be really good at it. Know your magic stuff. All needs to know his ranger stuff. We all need to be 100% confident in our knowledge and our abilities.
Well, that's easy.
Mm-hmm. For sure. Totally. The trial of strength. This is kind of vague. People describe it as a sort of vision journey, but a lot of it is overcoming challenges without traditional means, whatever that means. Also, if you don't make it, a lot of people either go insane or get hospitalized, so
Okay.
don't screw it up. We're all going to need to be in peak condition, especially legs, also just for the general climbing the mountain part. Do not skip leg day.
It's okay. My legs are great.
Wonderful. Then don't skip arms.
I haven't skipped it, but I haven't been.
Identify
keeping up
any
with it either.
weakness you have and shore up on it tenfold.
As he's doing this,
Essentially.
he's dropping down like weights in front of all of you guys.
Yeah. Just sort of like frantically like sitting down like extra food, kombucha, weights.
Kombucha.
You gotta be booched up, man.
You have intro workout booch.
Different like workout pamphlets. All right, I guess like scrolls, I suppose. And finally, and this is the one I'm sadly most concerned about, the Trial of Heart, which is mainly about testing bonds and sharing information that isn't casually talked about. Also involves swimming for some reason. Maybe it's a pun on the heart stroke. I don't know. But
Breaststroke?
The heart stroke?
heart stroke, I don't know if that's a thing or not, out of character. But
That's what they call the breaststroke in my world now.
All right.
well, heart's near the breast.
That's why I said breaststroke.
So
You mean the heart stroke?
basically, long story short, we gotta air out all the dirty laundry.
What dirty laundry?
Glares over to Voralden. I'm worried about you. But making sure that there is nothing secret between us, that there's no ill will or anything.
What if you go alone? Does the test just not apply?
I assume it's a little different. I assume it's more about yourself and your own confidence and your bond with yourself, which is also important. And also, probably something I especially need to work on. And then generally, making sure we're able to, climb a mountain.
Hard.
Well, big, cold mountain, heavy winds, heavy snow, and also any inhabitants of said mountain.
It's not like they could fly. They can't be a big deal.
So, any questions?
Are we going there?
I see no reason not to. Any objections?
Will there be either people to help or treasure?
The real treasure.
No.
Well, I mean,
No. Let's hear him out.
Well, okay. At the end of this, assuming we do somehow defeat this thing, Heart of the Untamed's pretty big treasure, I'd say.
Yeah, why do we need that again?
Not the big deal. I just have my soul is not mine anymore.
What?
Didn't we already talk about this?
I mean, I knew you were like a full
vaguely
tiefling, but
think maybe.
I feel we might have glossed over that.
Yeah, so I need to obtain those in order to return my soul to my.
How many?
You're not contractually obligated to do that yet.
I'm not yet.
No, not yet.
Okay, all
Well,
right, cool.
I'll need to though eventually.
If he wants to get his soul back, he is.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That's semantics.
Also,
Hasn't been made
Wait
yet.
a minute.
That contract hasn't been made yet.
Okay,
That was part of the original deal.
Yeah, it was talked to be discussed upon at a future
that's
date.
right. That's
Yeah.
right. So I don't know how many I need,
Okay.
but I'll need at least one.
Okay, we can.
What else is on our to-do list?
Yeah, anyone else have any secret
mom.
soul deals we need to talk about?
Not what I meant, but
Also,
I'm an open
secret
book.
soul deals. What
I guess bury her.
in case
anything
bury her
else?
mom?
No, never mind.
Oh,
Did you get my joke?
bury her?
No, he said what you said. What else is on the to-do list? And he said your mom, and I was like, yeah, bury her.
Oh, that's
Oh my
fine.
God.
Anyways,
Ouch.
well, in case it is a secret and you guys aren't aware, me and LeSair have a soul deal.
Oh, neat.
So yeah,
No, you have to.
no, our
obligation
souls
you
are
have to
just
fulfill.
connected.
All right, cool. Okay, so I figured today would be a good rest day, and we can full send on training tomorrow because we gotta be ready.
Yeah, that sounds good.
And
Stairs up
frankly,
the weights.
yes. And
How
frankly,
much weight is we got there?
enough. Maybe a little more than enough. You'll be fine.
You see
I
the
can-
40-pound dumbbells?
I can carry 150.
Oh, good. So you can lift 150 pounds.
I can lift 300, I think, but
Oh, even better. So we should do like 350 at the bare minimum.
Alosrin's not looking forward to this.
Welcome to the order, Sonny.
So you never said, can we use magic in the trials?
Absolutely not.
No what?
Yeah, I feel like
That's kind of the. If you've seen how I feel about magic,
well, I know, but like,
they're worse.
but we're not trying to join.
Then how are you gonna
just need
pass?
to
You're
talk
like
to them or
completely
something.
magic. Everything about you is like
Yeah, how about-
magical.
what about
Shut up.
LeSair?
So say, well,
Maybe that's why you never did the
Let's try
trial.
something we're honestly just going to have to find out when we get there.
Breath and stuff of a dragon is considered biological.
Okay.
It's not considered magic. The breath, it is now her extent of powers of connections with you. That is considered magical.
So no,
Yeah,
like,
or what about me and all of my magicalness? Like, will I just die?
you could use a sword.
That's not what I.
And even then, I don't know how weapons are really factored into this.
That's not what I meant. I meant
I don't
like,
know how weapons are factored into this. You start to get a lot of questions about
like
this.
if I was old, would I just die or something? Would I be not? Am I just not allowed to go if I'm over a
some
certain
people
age?
do die, but
You don't know.
actually,
That's what I'm asking.
I mean, there's no age.
What do you mean you can't use magic?
Well, it's cheating.
Yeah, so if I'm just over a certain age and do I just die?
Yes. Well, if you're that age and you can't pass the trial. If you're any age and you can't pass the trial, you either go insane, get injured, or die,
Well, no,
or
because like you know,
leave.
I live longer because of magic.
But
So-
no, that's more of a biological, because you're an
No,
elf,
it
it's more a
isn't.
biological thing. It's akin to how dragons had to go to sleep because of... It's not like, oh, you're casting spells to make you live longer.
This seems very
To be
What's-
fair,
what's
magic
the word?
hasn't been around for 1,000 years.
bureaucratic,
So,
unorthodox, arbitrary. That's the word.
maybe so. Also, magic hasn't been around for 1,000 years, so some of these stipulations are kind of... Maybe you can, I don't know, negotiate your way out of something, but I'm just trying to be as
By the books.
by the books as possible on this.
Okay.
Trying to pass it as if the dereliction, or as if it was still the dereliction, I would say. Ignoring any weird arcane biology stuff.
All right. We'll jump over to Jorky Thorky as in Goji and Voralden.
Yeah, I'm not falling for that shit.
Where did you guys leave the room to have this conversation?
Oh no, we were still in the dinner table.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
but they wanted to talk in private, but Voralden doesn't, so it's just really Voralden's call. It's his house.
Yeah.
Good. We're still in the same room.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So it's just two conversations going on at once.
Wonderful. We have like little like planners as dividers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have discussions confusing us.
You have one of those like Japanese room dividers.
Yeah.
You just put that out. It's like you can still fully hear each conversation, and it's really distracting. But by all means purposes, you
We're
guys are
just tuning it
separated.
out.
Well, Sarah's just gonna listen in on Voralden's conversation. She's just curious.
Goji. After you guys, the room is somewhat separated. She kind of just doesn't say anything at first, just kind of like bites her tongue a couple times, looks at you, just shakes her head a few times, and then eventually she kind of interjects and it's like, I didn't want this to come back. Listen, Stanberry told me that we would hit that one cache and we'd be out. We would be out west and we wouldn't come back. I just wanted a fresh start. I'm not telling you didn't kill Jorky Thorky back there. You did. It's just someone... It's hard to explain it. It's just... When I wanted to leave, I was just let out. There's this road I was traveling on, I guess, after Under the Mountain with you. When you used...
Voralden just made a motion of choking and killing Jorky Thorky.
Because that's what happened.
That is, in fact, what occurred.
When you... Right after that, I remembered walking on this road. It was dark. But I was given a weird choice. I could have stayed there, but there's a group of elders, something like that. They offered me a chance to come back here. They're offering a lot of people a chance to come back. A lot of them are really signing into the deal. I I lied again, but I told them, yeah, I'll do what you want. I'll get whatever those things are that you need. Weird. I want these heart things. They said, we'll let you go back, but you need to bring those. You need to find those. And I don't want to be involved in any of that. I just want to get out. When I saw you the first time, the sapperlings on the beach, that was my ticket out. That was when I first met you, it was my lowest point. I made a deal with my uncle to offload the sapperlings to the Reavers. He told me they were going to go take the sapperlings up north to teach the clansmen about tree ants. That's what he told me, at least. And I know he was in with the fighting rings and all, but he really wasn't. I don't think he was the worst. But from what I understand, that's what he did. I wasn't going to let anyone stop me from my ticket out of here, though. Even some punk kid like you that was trying to help the trees or whatever the fuck. But you can only really get so far away from someone before they find you and their influence is over you again. I don't know if you know the feeling, but he made me do unthinkable things. I hated myself. I hated you. And I thought I could get far enough away from him that I could just get away. But every time something would force me back, there would be call, someone's in danger, someone's doing something wrong, and you're the only one there that could do something. And then when I saw you, I didn't even see you on the beach. I saw my father, the fool orc that just killed everyone from when I was growing up and ate my siblings. Because he thought that would make me strong. I mean, I knew it wasn't him, but when I looked at you, in those fleeting moments, when you had your freaking... When I was losing that life in my eyes, I didn't see him anymore, I saw you. Just the same situation all over again. He's doing the same thing to you. It's all about this defend the nature and protect the innocent, and he let you realize that at some point, not because you're strong enough or smart enough to figure it out, he makes you hurt. He makes you want to hurt. He wants you to suffer, and he wants you to blame yourself for it. He wants you to feel completely alone, and he's been doing it since I joined the Order. There are countless others who have suffered from it, and it's not going to be the last, not even with you. He's just going to find the next person. I tried whistleblowing back when I was in the Order. It only got me disbarred from it, marked as a traitor. People didn't even talk about me anymore. First, you want to be angry at the Order. The Cloven Council, the Emerald Riders, they should trust your word, but no one does. They believe him. You know, he's just venomous little joyful words spewed out. He's just so happy about it too. And then you start to question yourself. Why did you do those things you did? Why'd you do it in the first place? You hate yourself. But then you begin to justify it. You're like, oh, you're not yourself, just this shell of a person who you were before. All I knew was the Conclave, and I joined to get away from my past. And when I thought I could identify with this place, I wouldn't be like Gorthak. He took it from me. He took that from me. I don't even know why I came back. They gave me the option to come back here and said, hey, you can go and find these things for us. These hearts, just get those. But I don't even know what it's like. Like, my life has been serving. I don't even know what the point of it was. I just killed. I stole, and when I would come back and be like, why am I doing these things that are wrong? I was just justified. It was like, oh yeah, they did something wrong, and so I was just helping. I can't even be proud of what I've done because I don't even know if I did what I thought I did. Can you guarantee that what you remember you've done is even true? Like, I wanted to make amends for it. I wanted to and then I just wanted to run away. And this was my ticket. I came back and I was like, I came back and I was like, I'll just avoid. I'll run. I'm going west. And then, of course, I make one deal with this Stanberry guy, and he finds, we're like, well, okay, we'll take this cash, and then you're there. And then it's all on this again, and then someone gets hurt, and we have to stop, and... You're not going to stop him. He's been doing it since before I was in the Order, and I don't even know why. From the day I met him to when I saw him on the beach, he looks the same he has always been. Nothing's changed about him. How do you tell someone that without sounding crazy?
I don't want to go about this.
Yes.
I'm gonna draw my sword and point it at her. And how do I know you're real?
I guess you don't. What are you gonna do? I mean, if you kill me, you're just gonna be proving it right. I mean, and then you're just gonna lead yourself down the same hole again.
Fuck, how do I take that? I will drop my sword on the floor.
Okay.
Because, yeah, no, she's probably right. I will sit back down.
Fuck. When's the last time you saw him?
Before I saw you in with the K. Though he was somewhere in Mel Baldrum not too long ago.
The whole Order's like this.
All of them.
I mean, he picks favorites. You. I was before you. There was others before. They talk about Jayden as if he's been there so long. It just doesn't make sense. He should be an old man by now, withering.
I don't disagree.
I just don't understand why. I'm tired.
I'm gonna stand up. Very gritting my teeth with this one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put my hand out. Then we take him down. We're probably the only ones who can.
She puts her head down. She's like, there's no stopping him.
That's if we give up. And I'm gonna reach into my bag. I pull out Jorky Thorky's Collapse Conclave badge. And I
You hand it. You
not
hold it up.
necessarily, it's in my hand.
Yeah,
As I reach my hand out to her, very begrudgingly.
Uh-huh. She, like, her eyes lift up. I'm gonna let you roll a persuasion check.
Oh, wow, that's awful.
Does he get any bonuses?
Oh, I do not.
Does he get
That's an
advantage for being
8.
cool?
It's an 8.
Yeah.
Does he get an advantage for being cool? No, the only inspiration that's sitting out is in Jayden's hands.
Nah.
Bruh.
Nah, he has no bonuses. It's not like...
You, I'm just tired, Voralden.
And can you
I
really
died already.
And can you really rest if he's still out there?
Haven't I earned it? His successor to me was the one that killed me. I could have been the one that killed the one before me.
And that just means we have to break the cycle. If we don't try, we won't know, right?
Just don't even know where to begin.
Maybe, but like, we gotta start somewhere. I'll be in touch, and I'll leave the badge on the table, and I'll go back downstairs. Or you know where to find me. Not I'll be in touch. Sorry.
You walk towards that room. You see she like puts her hand towards it, grabs it, and you see she walks out the door. That's the last you see of her as you go out the door.
Ever.
Yeah, potentially ever.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, your guys' conversation's been done for 10 minutes. You just had to hear the end of that.
I'm.
He went downstairs.
Voralden
I'm gonna go blunt my sword on something real quick.
But buddy,
You hear just the hitting of his sword against the wall downstairs.
Voralden,
Yeah, what's up?
can you come here? I gotta fill you in on what we've been talking about because it's important.
Mm-hmm.
Go over to you. Put my hand on your head and info beam everything we've been talking about for the last 20 minutes.
All right,
Oh my
Goku.
god, where'd your info beam carriers come from?
You can only use them once.
Yeah.
We gotta climb them out.
I can only use them once I've already explained it.
with no magic. Easy. I literal don't even.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll do better than you.
Did you hear about do you remember the rest of the parts though?
the rest of the part,
No,
you
I
know,
don't.
like the having to share your
having
dark
to share your
secrets,
deepest dark secrets.
having confidence in yourself.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be easy. It'll be easy.
No self-doubts, no self-regret or loathing.
You also need to be very strong.
And you need to be a good swimmer.
Easy.
We all know how to swim, right?
Look, I got half of that down. We're
I
good.
live by a river.
Boravik.
Do you know how to swim, Boravik?
Yeah.
Do you?
This out of
Enough.
character. You guys have all seen Harry Potter in the Chamber of Secrets, right? Okay, specifically, Samuel, if you've seen this, correct? All right, you remember the scene where they keep hearing the basilisk in like a snaky
not this
motion.
again.
You hear like a whisper along the stones of below, basically below the kitchen level.
I don't have any dwarfins with me.
What?
You good?
Yep, just
Are
let
you hearing
y'all,
voices again?
let y'all know there's no dwarfins here. Unless you're seeing dwarfins.
Aren't you a dwarfin?
Wow.
Wow!
It wasn't me. I'm.
No, I just never thought about it like that.
I'm an orphan.
I can't. Am I?
You don't know.
Wait, no, didn't you say you? I don't know. Did you say that you met your dad in Malbaldrum?
Sort of. He's
No, but would you have told me?
no, probably not.
Oh, okay then. Well then, yeah, aren't you a dwarfin?
Yeah, it's possibly, I suppose. Chance.
Or does it not because you were a dwarfed?
A dwarfed instead of humopted.
That's just adopted like orphan.
Right, yeah.
I guess that makes me
Moving on.
elf orphan.
We're all good to start trading tomorrow,
And
right?
no
Lovely.
one's hearing voices. Yep.
If you
At
hear
least
the
not for-
voice one more
that's
time.
I hear you
Like-
guys talking all the time. What
Also,
are
if
you on
anyone
about?
hears any voices in their head, we need to start talking about that.
Hey,
You know,
Boravik,
I feel
given
like
the
we
fact that
need
you
more
know-
clarification here.
Boravik, in your head, specifically right after he says that too, just the voice appears once again. It says, "You can't be an orphan. I'm trying to reach out to you. This is your mother."
Oh God.
The fuck?
What? Which one?
The only one.
Okay.
That doesn't add up.
Something's
Is
not-
there another?
What? You know, I don't know. At this point, fuck it. All right. Hello.
Can we come?
Just
Can you
staring
come
at
speak
Boravik.
more candidly with me downstairs, where the stones are?
I do like rocks.
Yes, you do.
All right, everyone. I'm gonna go talk to my mother in the basement with the rocks.
Explain?
All right, have fun.
What?
Look, he's gonna go talk to a ghost
You heard her.
or something.
No, I didn't.
Oh, well, that's bad.
You see, this is what at least you're telling us that it's your mother's voice, but what?
You don't hear the little voice?
No,
I
we
mean,
can't.
I hear, but that's LeSair. So
Okay, just keep us posted, I suppose.
Sure. I go,
Don't die.
what time is it?
It's evening time, like nighttime.
Not right
We
now.
can do it in the morning. It's bedtime.
Borvik, you make your way downstairs into your own private chamber and walk inside, and you see there is up against the wall where you next to your poster of like your posters of crud of all Crud's accomplishments in town, all the newspaper clippings. There appears to be like this face that comes out of the stone slightly, and it's hard to articulate all like the facial features and stuff. It's just very rough looking. I mean, it's pretty nice looking stone, all things considered, but it is moving actively, almost like a fluid. It makes a gravelly noise as it begins to speak. Oh, it is nice to finally see you, Borvik, I thought you dead for the longest time. Your father speaks very fondly of you.
I believe he was going to try to kill me last time.
I think there was a big misconception. He said he wasn't going to do that.
Oh, okay. All right.
Which dad?
Either one.
He likes to hope both.
I feel like clarification's important.
Last time I saw either one, they were going to try to kill me. So,
Yes,
Like I said.
there was a big misconception, I think. You were actually... Listen, how do I put this gently, my boy? So, you've heard of the Giant Wars?
right.
Yeah. Well, your father was trying to, well, help stop the Giant Wars.
Hmm.
And in an event to help appease both parties, he was to make a display that there would be a sacrifice in your name, and someone might have taken that a little too extreme and actually kidnapped you away, which might have subsequently led to the Giant Wars in itself.
What's up?
One of your dads started the giant war.
Yeah, it's starting to seem like that.
I'm sorry. That
But
took
listen,
me.
he did not intend for that to be the case, and he's actually gotten back to me. He said that you might have some better understanding of something. He's trying to find something that can help restore the peace between both the giants and the dwarves right now. There is this lens that he is looking for. He called it the lunar lens.
Uh-huh.
Apparently something happened and he only has a fragment of it. He said there's 2 other fragments that some other douchebags took. I don't know what the terminology is, but
Not good.
if you know these other 2 individuals, maybe we can finally meet again for the, well, last time I saw you were just a wee little thing.
Where was he saying he was at with the lens?
Well, before he came to me, he was, quote unquote, on top of a fucking mountain.
Sure. Cool.
He said he was trying to, when he grabbed it or whatever, well, he was asking the lens to teleport him away. And the lens granted the wish, but apparently these other people wanted the same thing, and so it just divided itself. So, I'm hoping maybe my baby boy can come home.
Right. Let's calm down with the baby boy talk. I have a reputation to maintain.
I understand. But you are the descendant of stone.
Sure. What does that mean?
I'm the lady of stone. I have the heart of stone in me.
That sounds so familiar. Well, whatever. Moving on.
There's a subterranean race of dwarves that live far underground that your father was aware of, is where we met.
Okay.
It's called, and she says it in a very like, Giltherdar.
Am I pronouncing?
Giltherdar. Yeah, Giltherdar.
Okay.
It needs to be said like that every time.
Giltherdar.
It is, yes, Giltherdar. And you can, well, I guess you could come home. I've still got all your stuff put together. I'm in your old room.
Oh, good. Great.
I mean, I've got your old pet pig His name's Jasper. He's really big now.
That doesn't sound right.
How long do pigs live for?
Too long, apparently.
It's apparently too long.
Any amount of time.
Yeah,
It's too
an
long
amount of
for
time.
a pig to live.
In my world, at least like 50 years. You could finally come home. I mean, I'm still kind of working out details with your father. I don't know if that's going to stay the same. We separated a while back and things have been pretty good, but we do get along, so if that helps.
Sure, that sounds like a whole other conversation there that we don't really have to get into right now.
Why don't you tell me about your adventures? What have you been up to?
We're on a quest right now with my new friends to find some... What? I don't know. It doesn't matter. I don't really know.
Well, it matters to me.
Oh.
Not like in a, oh no. Not like in a weird way or something. It's just, I want to know. I haven't heard from you ever. It's been years and I thought I didn't have, you have a little brother.
Oh. Okay.
Well, half brother.
Right. Okay.
You can meet him when you're here.
Maybe. Sure. I
Sometime, if you want to. You don't have to.
mean, we're pretty busy out here on this little heart mission dealio.
What heart mission?
Heart. There's the heart. There's lightning, I think, was part of it. Oh yeah. Address.
Yeah.
I want you to meet my mother. Come here.
Oh, okay. Hello.
Rock face wall mother. This is Address.
My name is Adras.
The rock face wall starts moving on its own.
Oh, okay.
Hello, Adras.
And you are?
I'm the Lady of Stone.
Ah, wonderful, Miss Lady of Stone.
Stone with the warm stone heart.
Yes, the Heart of Stone.
Oh, we have
And then
something
you
in
have a
common.
heart. Had a heart.
Long story. Had it, gone now, trying to get it back.
Semantics.
Yeah.
I guess if you come with Boravik to meet me, then in person we can talk more on it.
We're kind of, I'm assuming underground, probably, and
Yes,
we're going the direct opposite direction of that.
You're going up.
Mountain climbing.
Oh, okay. What mountain are you housed?
Silver South Ranges. Ever heard of the Order of the Holy Form?
We are familiar.
Oh, for once. Wow, that never happens.
My mom knows
Feel a little-
everything.
Feel a little chuffed about that, but that's where I'm from.
Oh, we accept diplomats from there. They're the surface dwellers of our undermountain, if you would.
Oh, wow. Do I remember that?
No. You just
Okay.
remember the earthquake before everything.
Question mark?
You remember the whole opening up in the order.
Oh, okay. All right. I think things are making a little bit of sense now.
Yes, we received the diplomat not terribly long ago. Kai.
Sigma Kai Coleman?
Yes, your diplomat.
Oh. How'd
He's
that
well
go?
enough.
He's, doing better now.
From what I understand, yes.
Okay, that's good. The oil's doing fine. No, not destroyed by lightning or something.
I'm unfamiliar with your surface settlement. No, he is here
Oh, okay.
in my city.
Shoot. Okay. Wait. Oh, shoot. We could just go there, I suppose. Actually, wait. Oh, this is throwing a wrench into everything. Not your fault. Just I had plans to do something, and then now that he's there, we could just go there. How did we get there?
Well, from the surface, our groups interacted after the dereliction ended. There was a
Earthquake.
yes, and our people had interactions from that point on. Probably a couple months after, but Sigma Chi Coleman was the one. He had come with a couple. They said they were attacked. There were refugees. So we have taken some into care here, but it is against some of my council's best interest to have many surface dwellers here. As of now, things have been tentative as my own sway on some matters is rather potent, but some of your surface dwellers are not as well received by many people within my city.
So if we wanted to get there, we would have to go to the hole and climb down, or...
That's the only entrance I've known of. We have not dwelt on the surface in many. I guess there is a passage system that leads to MayPlato at some point.
So we gotta go all the way back to MayPlato, which I'm not sure could do that.
Those are the only two that I've familiarized myself enough with, other than any of the intricate ones that lead further across the plain.
So it's either going through the trials, going down the hole, or going into MayPlato and trying to go through the tunnel kabuki dance thing. Alright, we'll discuss it later, I suppose, but
Yeah,
thank you
I'll
very
just
much.
finish up talking with my son.
Yes, I will leave you all to it and hopefully see you soon-ish, relatively speaking.
Yes, I will. If you need to interact with me whenever there are stone, Borvik should be able to reach out, and if I have the power at the time, I can call.
And we all know this now.
Of course, we all know this. This is great. All right, I'm gonna leave you two to it. I'll back out, I suppose. There's so many things that I'm learning. Wow, this is not doing a number on me.
Borvik, there's one other thing I feel I should mention to you
Sure.
beforehand, and this might...
Let's fit it all with all the other little tidbits of knowledge you've dropped on me today.
Yeah, I've
What's
wanted
another
to
one?
reach out to you. I just don't... How do you tell your child you've thought been dead for years that they're not, and you're not, you didn't mean to be out of their life, and you didn't wish for their father to take you and use you in a figurative sense as a diplomatic piece? How do you tell people that?
You know, I don't know. That's a tough one.
It is
That's
tough.
a new
It's hard as stone
question.
to deal with.
That was good.
Nice one.
That was good.
That's how you know. Besides that, the last little tidbit, and please don't take this any wrong way. I know how you might have been raised, but well, how do I put this?
I'm not sure.
I'm a stone giant. And that's what we're gonna call our session.
So fucking Father Smokestone was throwing a hot dog down the hallway, huh? God damn.
That's where we're
Damn,
gonna
son.
call our session. Thank you for listening to Goon Quest. If you enjoyed the show and want to hear more of it, please feel free to leave us a 5-star rating wherever you listen to your podcast. Not only does it help others find the show, it also helps us feel good about ourselves. Our opening music is by Alexander Nakarada, cover art by Casey May, outro music by Alexander Nakarada, and audio editing by myself. Maybe other people will find out. Additional music by Nerdiest Maximus, occasionally when I can use it. Our Instagram could be found at goon.quest. If you'd like to provide names of NPCs or have magic item ideas, you can submit suggestions at goonquest@outlook.com. Just like Stan Blanton, the HR representative of T3 Oil. You can submit those at the Google form in our Instagram or a link in the bio of most episodes. If you want to support the show, additionally, we also have a Patreon, which most of the benefits received on there are from just signing up in general. There's a free sign up you can do on that, and if you want to be like, hey, I like the show and I want more stuff like it, then you could do one of the higher rank things on there. People like when you do that.
Give us money.
That's not how that works, but yeah, that's basically
Give
how
us
that works.
money. Give us the more money you give us, the more experience we get.
I give them
This
experience.
is AD&D.
I give them
Exactly.
experience based on how much financial money they gain. Exactly how much money you pilfer in Advanced Dungeons and Dragons is
Maybe
how
we'll get
experience
one
works.
less lashing.
Yeah, one less emotional lashing from me if you guys subscribe on the Patreon.
Donate your college fund.
All right, but that's where we'll go. That's where we'll call it, guys. There you go, Borvik. All right, guys, we'll call it right there.